All right, hey everyone, welcome to a Zelda Speedruns Twilight Princess Any Percent. We've got a winner's bracket round 4 with ZachLink99 and Bruggles. On comms today, we've got Bewilderbeast and KM Keaton. What's up, guys?
Howdy.
Yo, what's up? Also, you forgot about our name changes, remember? We're now Crouton and Best Buy.
Oh, nice.
I forgot about that.
All right. Sounds fun. All right, get the runners going, and you guys are good to go.
Thank you so much. So, Beast, we're pretty much getting prepped up for a pretty speedy race. Both these runners here are extremely good runners.
Oh yeah. As they say, fireworks will be flying.
Yeah, you know, they aren't too far off each other. I mean, definitely there's a bit of a difference between their PBs, but Bruggles definitely is a fast runner. He's a good SOB, and he's been pushing it down further and further. We have Zach over here, who is one of our fastest runners, and I know probably one of the people who you could see bop into the 54s out of any run he does, you know?
For sure. Yeah, absolutely a world record contender.
Which is pretty crazy. Now we have a new one. The new goal is to get under a 53, you know? You gotta dig a little bit deeper in there.
Yep. I feel like Zach's gonna do 53 skip. He's just gonna get a 52, maybe tonight.
Imagine the Mad Lad goes crazy.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice that even in our new world record, we still have this game. Like a lot of people you see, you can make mistakes in this run. You're still able to dish out insane runs.
Yeah,
you
we'll
don't
see if
need
either
perfect RNG, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
I was gonna say you don't need perfect RNG, you know, to like force you to not reset. You see some games where it's like you don't get good RNG, people reset all the time. Luckily for us, there is a bit of a room to make mistake. Does the ZSR timer say negative 15 minutes for you?
Yeah, that's what it says for me, yeah. Ah, there we go.
There we go. I was like, wow, those 15 minutes went by so fast.
Just an exciting race.
Yeah, it is, dude.
Oh yeah, neither of them splits till boomerang. Oh, I guess that's not visible on the...
I don't know why they do this. I don't know if this is their true splits. I think Zach has more splits. This might be race splits.
No, I'm pretty sure both of them. I'm pretty sure Zach has done this for a while, not split till boomerang, just because he doesn't want to get hung up on.
On the small time. I understand that. That also is pretty respectable too. If they have that. For people who don't know, it's much easier to gold when you have many splits in there into little sections. If you break up the game into like. The more you break up the game, the more you can gold and lower you can get your gold times to be. It's harder to actually have these big spaced out areas and have good golds.
Yeah, which makes it all the more incredible that Zach's some of the best down at the bottom of the split. Well, again, invisible is 250-42. I mean, Bruggles still the same thing, 253-49. That's insane.
Those are incredible ones. Like, how much you want to bet that their Gale Boomerang golds don't even have like a perfect early game. They have some, you know, sloppy bow area, something went wrong at goats, right? And they still have these crazy times.
Mm-hmm. Zach had a little trouble with the rock there, but Dwayne eventually let him past. We'll probably even out at goats or so.
Yeah, unfortunately that gate, I know we saw it a little bit yesterday too. That gate, it is pretty much you bash your head into it and it's a dice roll if you get through. I don't know if there's really a way to control it. You can quote me if I'm wrong there, but I'm pretty sure that gate is just dice roll. Did you get it? Did you not? You know? Sometimes you bonk in, sometimes you bonk out.
I see that Simi is in chat and think that he is better educated on this than I am.
Simi,
I've heard from some sources that it is not luck. It is actually just very position precise. I have heard from other people that it is just partially luck because of the gate swing.
I know the gate swing there's a ton of animations on it, right? Like I've heard there's 23 animations of the gate swing. Like there's certain ones that work, certain ones that don't, right? Something like that. Simi could be the one to answer if there is. If it is, I think it might be a little bit of both. You get what I mean? position plus. Ooh, that is a rough block from Zach.
Yeah.
Don't be scared to say so just because I'm here. People overblow what I know. Now, Simi, you're a respectable person of the community. You know quite a lot of your information. You've helped correct me a lot of times, and I always thank you for that. It helps me be more correct in the future.
Or Simi just pretends to know everything, and we all trust it. He's just so,
you know? That is pretty true. The people who talk the loudest tend to be the ones who get followed.
Yeah. Well, in any case, the way that runners treat the gate is as human RNG, if not real RNG. It's not really a show of skill whether one runner gets to the gate. But yeah, they're pretty darn close together, considering.
Considering Zach did get held up by the gate so much, yeah, they're genuinely pretty close here. There's probably a good 8+ seconds between them right now.
Something like that. Well, Bruggles entering loading zone at 3:30. Zach at 3:30. Yeah, spot on.
All right, Simi, that's a pretty good argument. Him saying that it's probably a little bit of, I'm guessing it's kind of the case of it's a little bit of both, and it might as well be RNG since you're not gonna perfectly line up every single time with the rock in your side up. Like, there's probably a bit of actual RNG and then a bit of human in there too. So, let's look at the cage break times. I believe we're about to see Bruggles actually have a very good cage break for a race. That is a
4:09 cage break.
That is a really good cage break time for a race, and you know, considering that he bonks on the gate, what, 3 to 4 times?
Yeah, dude, that's...
Zach,
I'm jealous.
Zach just popped out a 3. I think that was a 3:16, 3:17, something like that. That's pretty crazy.
4:17, right?
Yeah, or yeah, 4:17. You know, I need to not mix up my numbers there. Yeah.
Zach's good at rolling, but I don't know.
I don't know if he's going faster than every human being combined.
Yeah.
Actually, that might be faster in TAS. Actually, I don't know what the TAS roll is on that.
Yeah, I don't remember what TAS cage break is. TAS Iron Boots is 6:40. I checked that recently.
That's crazy. Also, this is winners semifinals.
Oh yeah.
The winner goes to winners final. So this is an important race. This is for nearly the end of the tournament. This could, like, getting to the winners final with being in the winner's side of the final is extremely good. It means that you still have a chance to you can still lose a race and keep going and come back in the losers, but just making it all the way here is still respectable. Is like crazy respectable already.
All right. Oh no. Both of these guys are having a little trouble.
Oh my goodness.
Both of them had some bad Howard.
Oh my goodness. They had a quite an unfortunate time with goats.
Yeah, but they're pretty much synced now. That's cool.
Alright, we got our favorite main man here, rock, paper, scissors, incarnate.
Yep.
Into a human being.
Off to Bo's left on both of their screens, you can see the most uncomfortable looking chair of all time.
Alright, really? Was there really this, like, nightmare chair that's in there?
Can you imagine sitting in that? Chair is just, it's made of wood, right angles everywhere.
You know, that probably doesn't feel too good. It probably doesn't feel too good. I mean, he's got some pretty awkward stuff. He literally has a carpet laying there in his house, ready for a chest to magically spawn in there and have iron boots in it, you know?
Interesting decor choice, that's true. I hadn't thought about it that way.
I mean, he literally has a legit man cave where he sumo wrestles in it, in his basement. Is that getting perfect RNG?
Yeah.
Bruggles is literally just suffering here, trying to not lose time to Bo over here.
Okay.
Me trying to not say boats is really struggling. Like,
you can say boats.
I don't want to say boats and go more. Dude,
and now Zach is having trouble.
This fight.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, just practice bow here. You know, rock paper scissors. You can practice that everywhere you go. Actually, on the go, out with the family, practice.
Yeah. Once again, almost synced. Very nice.
Yeah, they're very close to each other right now.
Really nice to see them leaving early game, or like the very first segment of the game at the same time.
Definitely not times that in their own runs they'd be super duper happy about, but I mean, you're under that sub 8 time, you're still kind of living, you know.
Yeah.
Definitely, I've seen runners with incredible runs take worse.
Yep.
Both getting that save in Bo's house. You need to save for a back in time later in the game, which we will need to get early boss flags over in the what's that called? The Forest Temple or Monkey Dungeon, as I call it.
I think I did have someone ask me recently whether that was a safety save.
Oh, what, that one? The bow one?
Yeah. Just kind of an odd safety save.
I mean, technically, if you kill the Shadow Beast at EMS, that is the safety save we go to, right?
Yeah. True. Nice.
Thank you, Bruggles. My eyes hurt. Thank you very much.
Wait, was he mashing A to do that? Oh, I didn't know.
I believe. He's mashing A to go out of first person immediately.
Oh, yeah. I see.
You can do that with the claw shots too, I believe. Like, or like any item you aim.
Huh. Well, while you're holding C up. Yeah, that makes sense.
Not only C up, it's whenever you're in the first person view. Because how we aim items is a first person view, right? So, like, you just hit A to return. Zach did not get box break. Oh, and Bruggles did.
That's interesting. I had never seen it done that way before. So yeah, Bruggles is now 3 frames closer to Zach.
He's drawing back those. Oh, he gets a jump attack right before the cutscene starts too. Bonk squad, let's go, Zach. So we're gonna see pretty much what you're gonna see from a lot of these runners. It's pretty much gonna be like very similar movement all the way through to this point. You're gonna be watching them pretty much go as optimal as they can this segment, trying to get as many dashes as they can, and be fast, taking good angles. Oh no, Zach, that is rough.
Ooh. I didn't even... Did he try to B attack over or something?
I think he might have.
I wasn't expecting to see anything interesting there, so I looked away. Yeah, angry demon noises. This game makes no sense with all the cutscenes we skip.
It's really weird when you think about all the cutscenes that we can skip and all the ones we can't skip. There's a lot of weird stuff that we are and aren't able to. I know I was talking about it yesterday. I still can't believe how many of the cutscenes we can't skip of the city sky cannon. Like, we have more cutscenes for that cannon than we do most of the rest of the game.
Only we could combine them into a cutscene of Squidna being launched out of that cannon.
Oh my goodness, imagine. Stuff in... No, I think there was one day we talked about what if we put Big Frog in the cannon and launched it. So we were talking about how does the claw shot get in Big Frog, right? It's like how does one of the claw shots stuck in City in the Sky and the other one's just in Big Frog, right? And we said maybe Big Frog got launched up in the cannon. Up there to get it. He had the chest somehow. He's a big boy, he needs his food.
Zach, by the way, just caught up a tiny bit. Zach got the tech skip there. And Bruggles did not.
Yes, I was like, you actually caught me right there on that. I was about to say, I know that I saw Zach do. I do not know what Bruggles did.
Now for the real final boss of the game, ropes.
Truly.
Don't bother anybody.
They spend a lot of time doing gates instead of ropes. Our ropes feel really, really awkward all the time. I know for me, my heart rate starts beating. My heart rate starts beating quite fast whenever I see a rope in the room, especially in MDH.
Oh, you're like Zach just got that tech skip too. Very good.
That's really very good. He's definitely he's gaining back these seconds here. Like, it's gonna add up. Ooh, he has a little B attack to get even further there, I believe, right? Yeah. He just did a dash into a B.
Yeah, I noticed him doing that.
That was a very tight churn there too, off of a jump.
Oh No, I don't think. Oh,
Ooh,
wow!
he
Zach
got the one frame.
Too. Yeah, I don't think Bruggles has gotten any of the small time saves this segment. That's essentially human RNG too. Well, half of them.
Half of it's RNG. It's one frame right as minute starts going. It is quite hard to get, and typically everyone matches to just try and force it out. There isn't much of a way.
Sky was talking once about timing one of them, and like just feeling pretty consistent with one, but they're all different.
Yeah, it's quite. Usually, if it was just like Gorge Void, where it's all the same, then we could probably do it. But since they do feel quite different from each other. That's why we typically mash out.
Wow, this is so cool that they're synced.
Yeah, they're lined up right here. Oh, lined up for everyone's favorite part. Will Hugo let us go? Good luck to both runners and your Hugos. I wish you the best of luck.
Yes, please be nice, Hugo. Oh, that's
also
push the rock on the way over to you.
Zach has definitely gotten Hugo's attention really quickly. Already has Ruby there. I know he left the one behind there from the rock because I think Hugo's too close and didn't want to risk him swinging.
Yeah, and it's a pointless time loss to collect rupees here. As much as Zach likes rupees, he'll have plenty of time to get.
You can have the same. That's really interesting, Simi. So you're saying that a lot of them aren't too far apart from each other, and they actually just have a certain couple of rhythms or timings.
Oh, I didn't know.
Do we just have no one who's really tested and really went for it? I guess like if you really got it down to like a proficiency level, like we do with Gorge Void and its one frame, then you could probably get it down to being decently consistent, getting most of them.
Yeah, but fortunately, none of them cost a minute.
Yeah, luckily all those one framers are like all together though. They do save a decent chunk of time.
All right,
good job on Hugo, Zach.
And Bruggles got it. Awesome. Both first try sword and shield skips. That's really, really good to see.
Tagging extra B attack right before that cutscene goes in, and same thing with Bruggles.
If anyone wants to massage Zach's right thumb, I'm sure he would appreciate it.
Man, you know, I get that feeling too. Have you ever like when you've run this game a bunch, it feels like your right thumb hurt or your left thumb will hurt, mainly just because. Wait, why is your right thumb hurting? Just from the A's? I was about to say, I feel like my left thumb hurts more than anything, mainly just from doing spin attacks all the time.
The point of the monster thing that they lured over to that loading zone was you can get a special kind of long jump if you have an enemy nearby. And they positioned it in a very specific place and timed their jumps perfectly so that they could hit a trigger that's in the air without hitting a trigger that's on the ground. But they have to lure the enemy over to do that.
They essentially need to make sure they're getting over a certain trigger, because the game is in a state where we cannot go and get the sword and shield. Ordon is not in the state of nighttime where we could go get the sword and shield. Not only that, but we also have a sword and shield already. This is due to us doing back in time, so the game's kind of in a weird state. If we do not jump over there, we can't continue. I do not believe there's actually a way. I think the game is truly soft locked. Jumping over the trigger allows us to get into Twilight and and we bypass the text where Minute tells us to go get the sword and shield from Ordon. What platform are they playing on? Wii game. So they're both playing on. It's a GameCube game, but you can be playing on the Wii or GameCube. Typically, people will go with Wii because a lot of the times their disc readers are a bit newer, and so they work a bit better because GameCube came out much later, or I mean earlier, and the Wii came out later.
Easier to convert the Wii video output to HDMI as well for capture card.
Yeah.
Bruggles is a bit behind Zach, having had a slightly slower sword and shield skip, but both of these guys do the out just like get these early game tricks first try.
He spent the extra seconds to make sure that he gets it, and that's important, especially in a race setting. You would way rather lose, say 10 seconds setting him up to like make sure that you get it immediately, and get it instead of having to go back and have a 40 seconds to a minute of taking him all the way back over to try again. Failing him sucks. It's probably one of the worst time losses you can have.
Zach got an immediate EMS there. Very nice. Bruggles got a bad swing. Okay, there we go.
Good job, Bruggles did very good on that.
Yep,
Both runners
despite
getting through
RNG.
relatively quickly.
I know for me, it's always a little bit tougher to get it after I've gotten a bad swing. I just feel like I'm in a weird place. So nice, good work, Bruggles.
Yeah, it kind of positions it, the swing usually pushes you out a little bit left after you've taken the hit, so you have to kind of reset and go forward towards them again. I know we both do different setups, but I think we both have the same way to rebound off of a bad swing.
Probably, yeah. I guess I haven't really thought about how a lot of people do that. I probably should.
There's two major ways that people do it. There's the 2 steps ESS left, and then there is the way that I think where people stand by him and then hold up forward into him. The way that I don't really know your way as much as I know my way. Mine's the ESS 2 steps left.
Yeah, I do that too. Well, I do ESS like 1 step left. I don't know. I'd have to watch myself do it. But I just meant I haven't watched a lot of people recovering from a bad swing.
Honestly, Simi's kind of got it. Simi's kind of got it here. I feel like most people all do it a little bit different. There's just many different ways you can tackle EMS, and there's no true what's the right way. I mean, other than technically if you task MS, you do get it for you do go faster in everyone, but it's much harder. But all of them kind of going to equal out because you're waiting for a swing.
Let's see if Bruggles also gets this jump. Nice.
Task EMS is the correct way. I don't know, Zach. Then why are we going for it right now? Like, why don't we all go for task?
I saw ZachLink99 do. Not today. Did I just say ZachLink? ZachLink. Excuse me.
Me trying to figure out a position or a way to like actually know if you can do task fan tower. I'm trying to figure out if there's actually a way to line it up.
Oh yeah, I saw that in your race last night.
Yeah, it was yesterday. I figured out footing. I know where you need to stand. I actually have a cue for it. Link's feet will start bugging out specifically. His like the front of his foot will start bugging out when you're in the right position. Though the aim is probably, I believe it's not a pixel, it's 2. You have 1 more than Ariafo skip, I believe. I have lineups on the walls too for it, but it's still very precise because they're both, and you have to do this very quickly. Both. So this is kind of a
ooh, Zach is rich. Well,
yeah, he's kind of thriving. He missed that 1 rupee, but hey, you know, he's still kind of thriving. You know, he's Bruggles. Yeah, he's unfortunately. Oh, he missed that rupee too. Unfortunate. Bruggles won't have all the stacks. He's not gonna have the stocks like Zach does over here. Ooh, he got an extra one. Ooh, he's looking. Ooh, he takes some time. Ooh, he takes a little bit of time to look for extra ones. He's definitely looking. He wants to be rich. He wants his big mansion made out of rubies. Are you talking?
Considered not worth the time if you have to spend extra time looking for.
Yeah,
and I think
typically
Zach considered worth the time either. He just got a little.
Typically, you definitely want to be balancing out collecting rubies. Like where you'll see Zach. Actually, Zach is definitely one of our players who has pushed this like to get rubies in the free time. So we have a lot of time where we have to wait or actually need to give time to the game so that things can happen rather than waiting for tiers to spawn and be able to collect them. Getting in the right height. You definitely like. There's definitely a lot of time where you can be collecting money to make yourself richer, and that's where you'll see Zach actually put a lot of his effort into it. Though I think that one was just a slip up of him going for the extra one. I think he realized it. It's not too much of a time loss. Oh, and we just had a refresh there on the stream.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we did. And Simi, if you're talking about the fan tower thing, yes, but it's not too bad. In terms of the fan tower, it is brutal, but it's not the most brutal. As long as you have a good lineup and good aim, it's not the worst. But it's definitely kind of you'll rotate into it. It's not the hardest thing to get the shot if you have the lineup.
Zach and Bruggles are still about 8 seconds apart, though Zach is now ahead. It was like 21:57-ish Master Sword and 22:04, I think.
Very good.
Yeah, that's excellent for a race. I'd be very happy with this if it were me.
Oh, Zach says his mental timer got mixed up there when going for the ruby. He realized he's like, oh wait, I didn't realize that it was time. You need to go. You need to go hit him.
One spider skin. I want Nancy to be kind to both of them.
Let's hope.
I'm gonna call her up right now and ask her to be kind.
We're gonna have to pay her off.
That's why Zach was collecting those extra rupees, I think.
Yeah, he's gonna go pay off Nancy to be a bit nicer. It's actually probably one of my favorite cutscenes in the game, and I was talking about it to Chris in the call yesterday while we were doing the race. I actually love this cutscene to death. Where you pick up the Master Sword, it's a pretty cool cutscene. You got the wind blowing on Link's hair, you know?
No, I don't think I've ever seen it. I'm always in the bathroom.
Really? Do you have a wave bird? Do you mash the A and B, like, in the bathroom?
Oh, no. No, I meant the first part of the cutscene.
Oh. I mean, the second part, I think, is... if I recall correctly in the story, isn't this where Midna, for the first time, is really, like, she feels bad for kind of, like, pushing you into all this and forcing you to do all this for her?
Well, yeah, it's a really humanizing scene for her, but this does come right after MDH.
Yeah.
So which is also very humanizing.
Zach's audio is really crisp and clean right now. It is very good. Lore, I know, Sloth. Lore. What's this? This game has lore? We don't want any of that.
I'm sure when I see everyone like Zach or Nimzo turning the camera as they're rounding corners, just turning it like smoothly as they're rounding the corner.
So that they can...
I definitely am imagining them having 3 hands.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it's so that you can pretty much just keep up that forward up notch and move, and so that you turn the corner pretty nicely while moving the camera. Because when you
no, it makes total sense. You just have to contort your right hand in a weird way to do it.
You just gotta grow a third limb like them, you know. It's called the speedrunner's hand, extra hand. They need it. All right, let's hope no one gets trolled over here by purple mist. So the section looks really easy. Swing the lantern, do some rolls, walk. It looks really easy until you actually have to do it and you realize that your frame rate sucks. There's another part in the game.
Yeah.
They both got through it fine. I think it's funny. There's one other place in the game where you get to realize how badly this game can lag. The messenger skip over by snow, all those keys up in the snowstorm. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Getting your perfect rolls, yeah, a fat chance. It's pretty hard to even get good rolls in there.
Hopefully they'll both get forest bit first try as well.
I think both these runners are... I think right now they're both on actually very good runs. Like even not just a race standard, but even for like a good standard anyway. I think this is genuinely a decent running.
I mean, I always worry about it. I worry about it for anybody. It's a frame perfect.
What, this one?
Yeah.
Force bit has 2 frames. Zach's got it.
Well,
Zach is doing save bit here. So right now what he's gonna do, I just started to cut you off, Beast. Explain what he's doing there. So on save bit, there's 2 frames where you're actually able to get it. There's a perfect frame, and there's a late frame. On late frame, it's you have to hold reset on your console, and as you hit the A to continue, you release. And it's extremely easy. Both these players went for it, and it's an extremely good way to do bit. Alright, you can go, Beast. My bad for cutting you off there a little bit.
No, you're good. You're good. It's just a worrisome trick, is all.
Are you
nailed it.
Are you planning on switching over to save bit, or do you plan to keep on the
I don't know. I don't know. You're always talking up save bit, and maybe I should do it.
If you have a working reset button, it means that you have a guaranteed way of always doing an extremely quick back. That is rough for Zach.
Oh no, Zach. At the same time, Zach was busting a nut there. Bruggles unfortunately put his sword away in a big flourish, which is what happens if you accidentally press A too far away from the nut. Oh, and Zach did it too. Oh no, this is unfortunate. There we go. It's surprisingly hard to kill these spiders by throwing the nuts, because you're casually supposed to do it with a slingshot, but in the speedrun.
Yeah, we're hoping that Nancy gives Zach some good RNG, and she ends up being very nice and helping Zach out. Back to the save bit thing real quick too. If you do have a working reset button, I highly suggest it. It makes it extremely easy to have 2-frame window where you can actually get the trick instead of a 1-frame, or having the backup pulling up your map instead of getting to push that off and literally just keep going. It also saves time. Because if you get the right frame or the wrong frame, right, or if you get the right frame or the late frame, you're still doing the exact same process. There's no time lost there to buffering or trying to buffer open the map.
Yeah, I wrote myself a note. I'll check it out again because I have tried it before and I didn't like it, but I was a much newer runner.
Paid off Nancy's smile. Nancy didn't want to die, she wanted a bit more.
Disgusting. This is supposed to be a fair fight.
Actually, both these runners are extremely close to each other. Like, I cannot state their biggest time difference right here might be how many oop jumps come out.
Yeah.
Bruggles getting. How many jumps did Bruggles get? Was that 2?
I think it was 2 and 3. They're synced. They are synced like to the frame. Oh my god.
Bruggles' timer's a little bit behind though, so I think he's ahead.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Bruggles by his own timer is ahead.
Oh my! The explosion happened.
I swear they're synced to the. Oh no, never mind. It's not to the frame.
No, they're a little bit. I think Bruggles. It's so hard to tell who's ahead and who's behind in terms of the frame.
They are tied, and both of them. Is this sub 30? This is. I think this is sub 30.
Yeah, I'm cheating. Don't worry, Zach. We're speedrunners. All we do is cheat. Glitches? That's not the intended way.
Yep, both of them sub 30 rang. Oh my god.
Ooh.
That's amazing.
Ooh. Sub 30 rang race setting. Thank you for the extra roll there, Zach. That made me smile. They're running at different frame rates.
Yeah.
Watch one have bad text.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened. It looks like Bruggles was a little behind, like a second. Oh, Bruggles didn't, or already did the equip.
Oh, so that's actually. Oh, and then they line up right again. They're warping together. Zach and Bruggles warping together to Pharaon. Look at this. We void out at the same time. Let's void in the same time. Hope your laser disc readers are equal to each other, because.
Yeah, can you guys keep this up the whole run?
I honestly just stay in synced. I think they might be each other's house. They wanted to sync it up.
Yeah.
Look at Zach's movement across those corners. That was really well done. Both of them going super well. Alright, this is literally going to be a battle of who gets the better forest escape here. Zach is lined up a little bit quicker. He needs to fix his movement a little bit. Bruggles is getting the LJ out first, so he's going to take the lead.
Wow.
How did we notice that? Dude, maybe the Wolflings switched in the warping. That's true.
Oh yeah.
We both saw him warp up. Maybe they swapped one warping down.
I swear one of them looks like a sheep in wolf's clothing.
I don't know how Zach gained the time back, but he did line them up right after that. I don't know if it's just a movement getting out there after.
Oh yeah. What happened there?
I have no clue, but they are pretty much lined up again. Yeah. This is one of the first races we've seen.
Yeah. Looks like neither of them is going for the world record strat.
Yeah, they're not getting hit by mailman. Damn. We gotta take some notes from Nimzo there.
Yeah.
Get hit by the enemy into the mailman trigger.
Yep. It's always a fun vision.
I very much hope I would tell chat, let's all like hit A together for Gorge Void. But since they're so close, it's actually going to be like within a very close proximity where both these people are going to be doing Gorge Void.
Seems like we should just hold A the whole time then.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we're not in HD. We can't just hold A.
Wait, you can't.
Maybe if they.
It works on my controller.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, every time I just hold. No, I'm kidding. I'm lying.
I know. I'm just messing. I was like, you need to send me the guy who gave you the controller. That's pretty.
Oh no, we have someone screaming in chat. It's like Zach scored.
Okay, the beasts fell down together. I mean, you know, you can hit A with. I'm gonna hit A with Zach here. Let's go. Got it with Zach and Bruggles. Get okay. I'm not gonna lie. These runners.
Oh no, Sloth missed A.
Sloth. How did you miss that button? I know the Z key is right next to it.
Z?
I mean, there's no S on the GameCube, so the closest thing to S is a Z. This is a pretty sick race. We're seeing them both do. This is probably one of the most synced we've had in a like. Someone can quote me if I'm wrong, but this is the most synced we've had a race. Period. I think in Wolfdash so far.
Especially this far in.
Typically by boats, or okay, I'm not gonna say boats and go again. Goats and bow, you're usually gonna get some differences, right? But these runners have pretty much stayed with each other all throughout the run. See, Bruggles go a little bit ahead for early game. This is pretty intense for early game, definitely. Early game typically will separate people. We've had people sync up in late game and then split up. Oh yeah, we have had some really. Like, it's pretty incredible to see runners go for so long together, especially through an early game that's just a gauntlet of tricks, hard maneuvers, and the decent chunks of RNG that gets thrown at you that can literally change how your run goes. I think they're synced up again.
Yep.
No, I don't want any of these runners to slow down. I think both these runners want to go at their top speeds to see if they can keep up with each other.
This is absurd.
Oh my goodness, it looked like we were watching almost the same. Literally, if their cameras were the same, it would have just looked matched, mirrored. They're going to be entering here, the same. Literally both hold up left notch and then hit A. That's what we just watched the exact same movement twice. Was that a one? Did Zach get out quicker or Bruggles there?
I don't think so.
I can't tell because it looks like he made it there quicker. He's definitely got a little bit of a lead now.
I mean, there is a one frame.
I think he got the one frame when he was digging out. I genuinely think he got the one frame. That's where he's ahead of Zach on right now.
Well. Oh yeah, that's a good point.
The dash.
Yeah.
Because you can dash, if you get the one frame, you dash like before she lands on you. Right?
Yeah.
And instead Zach had to have the animation for plopping onto him. Crazy to think that's how close these runners are. That was enough to shake it up a little bit. Oh, one framer, genuinely being the thing that's between them right now. Alright, we're about to see who gets the faster force escape here.
Nice.
I think Bruggles takes the win on that one. Zach following right behind, though.
I mean, yeah, we're talking about a second difference here, but yeah, definitely.
Hey, man, those I mean, you see Nimzo? Apparently he's saving a lot of time on those alone.
Yeah.
His force escapes are a little bit terrifying.
Bruggles did a little bit of Boko pushing there. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Bruggles does not pan camera down.
I mean, I don't think this area lags too much. So the reason why people will pan the camera down is usually to reduce the lag in the game, because you know having the camera forward will have more stuff on screen, which can lag your game.
Well, it's been long enough since I didn't pan camera down there that I'm not gonna say definitively, but I'm pretty sure that when I started running on console, time, I understood why people did that there specifically. Nice, and the gate was nice to both of them.
I definitely know that for that area, it is really, really light. Like, if there's lag, it's very, very minor. And so you're not going to be feeling a lot of it.
Alright, we're hoping for a first try pillar clip for both of them as well. Wow, I'm just realizing Bruggles only has 2 splits, I guess 3 splits in the first hour. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's just because a lot of the early game is kind of subject to a lot of things. You'll gain and lose time here and there to little things, big things, right? There's little areas where you'll be trading time, rather, you know? Get a slow goats, get a faster bow, you know? You really don't know where a lot of your time could come by. Or come back in.
Very different. And both got it, Bruggles got it a little faster.
Bruggles definitely going to be taking a lead here off of that. He had an extremely good pillar clip. Yeah. Great job to both runners on getting it first try. This trick can very much lose you some time.
Oh yeah.
We've actually been testing, remember, as the community, we were testing around with the times, early syncing, how much time can you save, how fast can you actually make this pillar clip. You can actually, there's a lot of time left in pillar clip, depending on how fast you go. Interesting trick that's very hard, especially for new, for people picking up this game. That one tends to be one that you put a lot of time into just to get decently consistent at it.
Oh yeah. My very first run spent a full half hour.
So these are gonna be basic. So we've already seen a bit of the use of LJ. Oh no, Zach, you're taking the little slips of death there.
That's one of the most frustrating things, because there's just nothing you can do. You're slipping down and you can't stop it. You can't change direction. And sometimes it'll just grab you for like 5 seconds.
You went into Wet and Wild and you're sliding down and it's not very fun. There's not enough water. You're kind of getting stuck to the slide and it's not very fun.
And both of them are doing New Lake Bed too.
Yeah, actually this is probably, I think this, quote me on this too, Simi. This might be the first race we have double people going for the New Lake Bed strat.
Yeah, definitely.
This could, I could be wrong on that, but I do believe this is the first one that has this going on.
As far as I know, only Zach, Bruggles, and Nimzo do New Lake Bed so far.
Hey, I'm not out of Wolfdash, so now I'm very much about to go learn it. The one thing stopping me was I didn't want to choke in Wolfdash, and because of knowing too many different ways.
Yeah.
Good job, Bruggles. That's the harder movement there, is getting through that section. I think Zach already has the L target, so he's going to be set up perfectly for that. Good job. He's going to be catching up a little bit to Bruggles off of that. Though he had a couple bugs, there's a little bit of less good movement as Bruggles did. Bruggles did very good for that lake bed movement overall. Bonked 3 times so far. Yeah, you had one to a spider web, one to the stairs. I don't know where the other one. Let's go bonk squad. Hey, you know, Zach, you and me bonking all day everywhere. That's spider web. Trust me, man. I think it's gone. I always bonk there.
Bruggles got the one cycle, very nice.
Good job to Bruggles. That was a very good one cycle.
Zach is potentially spoiling his race by saying it's sloppy.
Zach, nope, he's too. I think he's saying sloppy overall in his movement. I think for his movement in Lake Bed, he's probably not that happy. I think he knows he had a couple bad bonks, a little bad areas. Yeah, very much. Thank you, Bewildered. Wild.
Yeah, be wild, E-Beast. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
We do not want any smoke.
Thank you so much. And thank you for the ZFG emote.
These, by the way, are very, very respectable claw shot times. Like, if I were doing PB attempts, I'd be happy with this claw shot time.
I mean, man, I would be really happy with this claw shot time.
Yeah.
I would be smiling pretty. Early game is where I typically lose tons of time, so if I ever get there with this, I would be very happy. I think Bruggles is on actually a very good run, even for his own PB standards too. He's doing really good in terms of how he'd want in a PB attempt. This is a run he definitely want to keep going and keep pushing forward. That feels amazing to get in a race setting.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ever come into a race, because in races you'll typically drop a lot of time just because of race and the fact you can't reset to if something dumb happens or something bad happens, and so a lot of times we'll be playing from behind for a lot of the race. Both these runners legitimately are going crazy. Like, this is like insane movement.
Let's hope neither of them gets grabbed here. That would be really good.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go for a sub-3 crash percent.
Yeah.
You know, B-star only B-star only contender in that category.
Well, I don't know about that.
What, the sub-3 crash percent? I mean, you're not the only contender. I guess you're the only one who's went for it.
Someone might have done it before. I mean, this game's been around for a while. Speedrun's been very similar for a long time. I doubt I'm the only one. But anyway, neither of them got the crash. Thank goodness. Hopefully both of them
very good to see.
Bounds.
Happy to see that both runners get out of there. They're very... We get a CAD clip. One. We're going to hopefully see another CAD clip. Like, we do see that there's a little bit of a difference between these two runners right now and where they are, but they are not far behind from each other. Little minor movement mistakes can have Zach catch up the Bruggles insanely quickly.
Oh, yeah.
They're probably, I would say, maybe 10 seconds behind at most. That's probably around their time. These runners are both doing incredible. And this is extremely entertaining to watch for a race setting.
Yeah.
And yeah, even if this wasn't a race.
I feel like we have more to commentate on this time around.
Yeah, typically we kind of just get to, you know, like, we could shoot up some extra conversations, but I mean, I'm sure we'll do that more in late game. Early game has a bit more to talk about, you know? We have a bit more exciting bits.
They'll be synced the entire time.
Maybe. Hopefully. It would be really nice to see runners who genuinely were a good match for each other.
And they are, yeah.
They are. It's definitely anyone under that sub-3 time, anyone who is going for pushing that sub-3 time down lower and lower, they're definitely always going to be good runners. Like, they can dish out runs that are extremely good. I think Zach for sure has put in a bit more time than Bruggles and has a even lower time, but like Bruggles his time is nothing to look down at. It's extremely good.
That time is a 12-second difference. Thank you.
Thank you. Ah, oh, man, I was close. It's not 10 seconds. It was 12. You know, one day I'll become the human calculator for this. I'll have the timings down. I'll be able to look at both screens and tell you the difference. Let's hope for both of them having this climb is pretty easy for them.
I was just about to ask, Keaton, have you ever lost a run to this climb? Because I have.
My race yesterday, I fell down at the. Okay, so I hit A right as the pillar was. It was the saddest thing ever. I really thought the pillar was down. Like, it looked like it was too, and it just apparently caught my toe. I went down with it.
Yep. Oh, Bruggles got a bonk there. Now they're only 8 seconds.
I think the saddest way to lose it too is like if you do something wrong with the controller stick at the final jump where you have to minute call again. And like, I sometimes hate that movement, so it's good to hold ESS down, right? So that you're able to stay on you won't slip off or anything like that. I always find it so hard though. Minna does it. Sometimes she chooses to be kind and let you go, or sometimes she won't. I also think
hold hard down there. It's never that part's never screwed me over.
Really?
I mean, it's just myself screwing myself over. Obviously.
All
right, and what is that? 4730-ish vessel. 4738 for Zach. That's so good. My best ever vessel split is a 4702.
My goodness. These times are unfathomable to me, Beast. You don't even understand. Both these runners traveling at light speed.
Now, I don't know if Bruggles is going to be going for Wolf Bombhouse.
I do not know. Let's see how this goes real quick. All right, both getting the good basement here. Zach unfortunately digging up a heart instead of a ruby.
Yeah.
He's definitely looking for him. He wants those rupees.
Oh no! Ah, dang. That got the early Z press there.
That is unfortunate. No one likes to get those early Z presses, and it makes Minda wait a little bit too before you're able to do it again. It really does blow. A little small time loss you can get there. I mean, they're almost a loading zone from each other right now. Like, Zach's entering. We're gonna see Bruggles exiting. What would Link's favorite kind of pizza be?
You know, I hadn't put much thought into the question.
I mean, what do we know that he likes? What does Link enjoy? Maybe a chew jelly pizza? Who knows?
He likes claw running around on those pineapples in the Arc Rock fight, so maybe a Hawaiian?
Yeah, maybe Hawaiian. Yeah, you know, those little guys do look like they might be an offbreed of the pineapple. He does like milk, that is true. Link does like that long milk.
So a milk pizza.
I mean, technically milk is used in the cheeses and all that, so, like, isn't there already milk in the pizza?
That was really clean in from Bruggles.
Wind Waker, Link would like pizza 100%.
And Zach
you
got
know,
the
he did. He's now got 30. I think he definitely wants a lot more for his own route. Bruggles is literally almost half the rubies of Zach right now.
Yeah.
Zach is going for his ruby route, which will allow him to save. Well, we call it his, but it's from his words, not only just mine. He says there's a thing Adam discovered many years ago.
Yeah, it's just going to be gathering a lot of rupees now to try to skip a rupee chest and save a little bit of time doing so.
And it can save a very considerable amount of time.
Yeah, so the thing is, unless you're very practiced at skipping it, you will end up losing most of that time. Now, Zach said that even if you eat all the rupee text from the other rupees, that you still save time. And I think, I assume that's true, I have no reason to doubt that. But in my experience, when I end up having enough to skip that chest, I'm so stressed out about making sure I remember to get all the other ones, and like worrying about rupee RNG and Po3 room and stuff like that, that it's not worth it. I will sometimes lose time to just be.
I don't know. For me, I kind of think of it as a different thing. I'm like, I always look at it. I'm like, man, I find it like a fun little mini game you get in the game now. Like, you're gonna be counting your rubies, trying to get the right amount, right? We're looking for 60, right? You typically want to hit that 60 so you're able to skip that chest, right? You can be below it entering. Well, you're not usually gonna have 60 entering AHE. You're gonna be getting the rest in AHE. There's 10 in blue rubies for sure. There's 2 right outside of Death Sword if you really need a backup. There's one by one of the 20s that you'll be picking up by a Redead. And so there's this room where you kill these stall children, and they have RNG rubies too, which you can pick up.
Yeah. By the way, I want to interject here. Bruggles, or Zach did just catch up to Bruggles by a few seconds. Oh, Bruggles is rich.
Bruggles apparently trying to compete with Ace. For her tass amount of rupees.
Yeah, that's incredible. Yeah, Bruggles did Human Bone House Skip and Zach did Wolf, so Bruggles is a little bit less ahead now. He also got some rupee text that Zach did.
Man, every time Bruggles and Ace taking me by the neck, they're like, "Did you say we were behind in rubies, little man?" And they tell me, "Nah, watch this."
Yeah,
3 blue rupees.
Now.
Oh my goodness, like that just makes you smile. You're like, "Oh my, I went from being behind to extremely ahead." Well, both runners able to go for this are practically, if they keep this up, they should be able to skip the ruby chest. Depending on waterfall side hops. I think if Zach goes for waterfall side hop and gets it, it definitely is in the cards for him. And I know he will be forcing it anyway because he likes it.
Yeah.
Bruggles, if he wants to, can also do it.
Yeah. I mean, they're both going to go for waterfall side hop. It also, yeah, for Bruggles, I think it'll depend on the RM. Like, oh, that was cool. I hadn't seen that one before. Bruggles just jumped off the wall there.
Oh yeah, there's like a bit of collision there on the wall where you're able to actually get an extra hop there. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I like this movement. So Zach went behind the Shadow Beast so that he could get launched out of the B attack towards the other two. That's very, very good. I like that.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you know, I've always done what Zach did there. Jump off of this little ledge. Get that bug, but Bruggles just did a charge attack. That makes a lot of sense.
Actually, that's one of the ways you can back it up. That was the backup I was taught, so you're able to do both. Both pretty much. I think if you go straight for the charge attack, it's fine. It's just I think Zach likes doing the A up from up there, the jump attack, mainly just for the lineup purposes. Since he goes for the C up lineup method. It's nice because you get more time for the cycle. Nice. Thank you, Zach, for that.
Yep, still basically synced. This is great. This category is extremely optimized. Let's see. No, spoilers, Zach. Jeez. Yeah, the record's a 253.52 right now, and no one, like, I know some of best in splits is dependent on how many segments you make and stuff like that, but for reference, no one has under a 250. Some of best. So,
yeah, that was actually something I was asking about in the community recently. Was like, does anyone even have a sub 250, right? And yes, I'm pretty sure if you went by the rule and split every single roll, man, you could probably get someone who's a 250 below, right? But typically, no one's gonna go. No one even has this time, and it's extremely hard.
I mean,
there's a couple lessons that people say. To every minute, you're probably losing a second to your sum of best in a run. And we have almost, on average, a 3-hour run. So losing 3 minutes, which, by the way, that is what Nimzo loses to his sum of best. It's around 3 minutes and some change.
Yeah.
That is insane time.
Yes, I mean, I was just about to say that. You're in the cases here. Hello. Yeah, cases sum of best is 250, 0 seconds. Right now. But, yeah, I mean, this game, this speedrun, as far as I know, has been very similar, or has been largely the same for a long time. And so every room in every dungeon, the whole game, fuck.
We sometimes see some small optimizations, some small things that people introduce to the community that are really nice, and we do see some small upgrades or optimizations that we haven't seen in the community, so it keeps it fresh. The run is changing, and we do have people that all do many different things and their routes. We typically have runners do completely different versions of Lake Bed, which is interesting. Their boss key skips usually will be different. These two are doing the same optimization, so they won't. They'll be doing the exact same thing. But
Pack-a-Punch, Meth Pipe, we invite you to join the TP speedrunning community and get the first 250. Please do it.
Still, it seems easier to grind 3 minutes off a 3-hour run than to grind 1 minute off a 1-hour run. It's kind of the same. You're kind of in when you put it. It pretty much seems like the same deal you're going with there. Though some people would argue that for the hour-long run, at least it's shorter. You can dish out more. It's not only is it 2 more hours to play consistent, but man, I can mash out 3 runs of that hour-long run before I can mash out a single one of this 3-hour-long one. And that's probably one of the biggest differences.
Oop, Zach is richer. So rich he's skipping that green. Oh, I get so scared when Zach does that.
What?
He warped away right as he was turning.
Oh, yeah, right as he does. Yeah, these two are still pretty synced up. Zach did take a little bit of lead, I think, just for movement overall. Wolf Bombhouse skip definitely gave him some of the time back.
Did Zach get... Yeah, no, Zach got the mid-to-text skip. You can see it on his map.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like 3 or 4 seconds. Bruggles unfortunately having a little trouble with the tier. They're still basically synced. Yeah. Hopefully they'll go through waterfall.
These two are really, really close to each other. This is incredible for a race. To be at the hour mark almost, and to be this close.
Both of them got it. Oh my god, this is insane.
Zach, women and money, man. He is living it. Bruggles too, both having extremely good money.
They're not running a different. Someone was joking about that.
Yeah, no, that was a joke. They are not actually on different frame rates. The game runs on the same FPS. Yeah. There are ways the game lag, but there are lag reduction strats, and we're not in any of the areas where that would really matter right now.
Yeah, Zach. I mean, it's conceivable that Zach's load times might be shorter or something, but I doubt it. And if his text seems faster, it's through better mashing. Ooh, Bruggles is rich.
Okay, Bruggles, keep picking up. Bruggles is literally finding a bank in the whole entire little patch of grass there.
Yeah.
We got Zach's doing along. Zach also, you got to remember, Zach is extremely high up. Zach has very, 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 very good and consistent. Bruggles is definitely close, but there is a reason why there is a difference in time. That's mainly just because of how much time they put into the game. There is a difference there. Okay, Zach, just get 2 free rubies. True.
Nice.
I'll take it.
What's he at? What do you say? Oh yeah, he's
49. Oh man, yeah, now he's at 50, man. He's living. He has an extra 51. Side hop looking for a free ruby. 51. Okay, he does not need the cure. Actually, he's probably going to be betting on the stall children now. More than likely, I feel.
Yeah, but he can always get the blue and the 2 greens. Yeah, he got 7 guaranteed rupees. He's set.
Yeah, he's going to be getting that one. He's probably going to be getting the first blue and Poe in the Poe room, the first Poe that we attack. And then he's going to be getting Stall Children rubies, more than likely. Those are the ones I'm guessing he's going for right now. Depends. If he's one behind, then he picks E. Oh, I know the extra one that he gets to that saves time, the Redead one. That one that he's going to get there will also.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I forgot about that one.
That means that he can bet on that room. Like, he only needs to bet on the Stall Children, giving him 3, which is very, very likely. You have a much... 3 is pretty much the average in that room. There's 3 consistent rubies with no time loss, so I only need 1. Oh, there are 3? Where are the other 2, Zach? I'm interested to see.
The blue and Poe room has no time loss if you do it right. The green... Oh yeah, there's 6 in that. The skull.
Oh, so not only do you get the blue ruby skull, you also get more. Okay.
Oh right, they're both skulls, duh.
So there's the blue ruby skull, and then there's more skulls that he's gonna get in there. To actually...
Yeah.
That's really smart. So he is pretty set. I forget, most people don't know where all these rubies are, but Zach definitely knows where all of them are. Man, it's almost like a chase of cat and mouse here. We literally see Zach just a little bit ahead with Bruggles following him up.
Yeah, Zach's fade out was at 102.08. Bruggles was at 102.16. 8 seconds.
8 seconds. To be an hour into a run and see that, this is quite a legendary run. One in the pot in stall child room and one in small key room. Small key room.
That's the pot you were talking about with the redid.
Yeah. So I got that one. I don't know which one he's talking about. One in the pot in stall child. Oh, okay. So it's in. Yeah, okay. I know which one we're talking about now. Ooh, you added a B attack before that teleport, by the way. Smile. Good job, Zach.
You know what? Props to Zach for not telling us that he got a B attack in. That would have been a spoiler.
There would have, yeah. And he's been good. He hasn't been spoiling. I can't remember who do we have that was spoiling most of the run.
Zach. It was Zach.
Was it Zach? Zach was the okay. You know, at least he's reformed.
Yeah, that's why we're talking about it. But he's doing well.
This is really nice. Zach just got an extremely good bug over here. Lined up perfectly. Both of them did. That was really good.
Yeah. That one can be really annoying. One time I managed to get that one stuck in a crevice in the house, and it wouldn't come out. I couldn't attack it.
Oh my! Yesterday my race, I went over there and the bug just wasn't there. He was swimming over Lake Hylia. He was going on a spiritual journey. He didn't even care.
You're all for these spiritual journeys.
I really am. I really do support them. I'm the #1 Yeto stan. Ooh, Zach missing that bug. Oh,
ooh.
I guess. Oh, the bug still stays in front. Okay.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
This is definitely. We have a lot of extremely good players in our community. And it's fun to see them end up going against each other.
Oh, did Zach miss another one? Oh,
Zach
okay.
did. Oh no, this one's gonna be a time loss.
Bruggles is probably taking the lead here. Yep. Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. You do not want to.
Oh god,
and he misses it again.
Ow.
So it's really weird. Typically, you can L target and then A press to get them, but a lot of times those bugs can literally just mess with you. They will sit there and it will not make you go towards them. You'll just go right by them, and it sucks. You can kind of get looped into that multiple times. I think that's just for being a little bit too close to the bugs.
I do remember when I played this game casually growing up, I never realized that you could L target them. I was just trying to aim, and it was just
my. Never happened to you before? It happened to me a couple days ago in my run. I went for it a little bit early, or I was a little bit close to him, and I went for the L target, and I just went straight by him. Bruggles is now with a 14-second lead. Yeah, those bugs definitely lost him some time. We see a little bit of them going back and forth. We've had Bruggles take the lead. We've had Zach take the lead back. We've seen Bruggles now taking it back again. I think Bruggles got both, or he's going for another re-hit. I think he got the first re-hit already. So you're going to see these runners going for a very quick version of this fight where you get it on the re-hit after its big attack. We line it up so that we're able to just backflip, jump attack again, and hit it. Beast, did you end up seeing the cool thing that happened to me yesterday? Beast? I think his Discord might have bugged. Let me go message him. And hello, Crosser. Thank you for the good luck to both Zach and Bruggles. If they're listening, I'll make sure they hear it. And yes, this is a very close race. This feels really good. This is quite a rare sight in Twilight Princess to see people be this close still. That they have kept this up for not only just for a whole hour of this run. Welcome back, Beast. Good?
Hello?
Beast?
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Yeah, thanks for... Yeah, Discord just hates me.
Yeah, I messaged you on Discord and I was like, hey Beast, Discord's bugged. I hope you can see that message whenever you get it.
Yeah, it's the voice chat just disconnects me. So yeah, thanks for that.
Fan, I bet my house he wins. Your whole house, ma'am. That's a whole house on the line there.
Wow.
What happened to Beast? Beast has a bit of a his Discord apparently does not like him too much, so it bugs out a decent amount.
Yeah, I will not go into my Discord troubles, but hopefully it won't happen again.
If it does, I'll be here to tell you. Both these two. So actually, this is where one of the frame rate. You see, they're both painting the camera down here. It's actually save frames, so that frames don't drop going through here. Do I get your house if I win?
Yeah, who are you betting against, man?
Yeah, mayhem. I'm starting to think a whole house is pretty good. I could use a house.
I don't think that's how you spell "awoo."
Ooh. What do you mean? He's close.
Yeah, that's good. Get an A for effort. Oh yeah. Anyway, I was saying, Bruggles played only 6 seconds behind his gold, and it was really good.
I don't think this is how it goes. I don't think Zach bet his house yet. A woo if you're speaking posh wolf. The Polish wolf?
Somehow I read Polish wolf as well. Oh,
you don't own a house, so sure.
That's really awkward. I don't think anyone told Zach, but you have to own a house to qualify to be in Wolfdash. So that's
oh, oh man, this might be a bit of a wake up call to Zach. Oh, you don't have a house, Zach?
Bruggles is really doing the smart thing and not paying attention to the restream or comment.
Did we decide that you need to awaken the mailman for this run to be valid? I mean, hey, they still got another chance to if they want.
Yeah.
They both want to go visit the mailman. I think Bruggles on his splits is on a good time. Wait, no, is this compared to it? This is not compared to his PP though.
We're gonna find out very soon if Zach is gonna go for Norgor. Oh no, too bad.
Zach, you said it was free. I don't know what you're doing. No, Norgor is definitely a bit of a crapshoot of a trick that we do. It's extremely hard.
Yeah,
it's compared to average. Yeah, I noticed.
Not a trick for a race. Who was it? Oh, it was Dean who did the claw shot method. I was thinking it was...
Yeah, Dean is our claw... I think he's the only claw shot method person. I do not know anyone else who does it.
Yeah.
And if I recall, it's SVA who made it.
Yeah. It was SVA's, and I believe... I mean, based on the SVA's description in the video he made of it, SVA never did it himself in runs.
We're happy to hear that, Zach. We hope it helps calm down the nerves of the race.
Bruggles
kind of going a little bit. He just kind of. At first, I was like, "Ooh, he's having fun on the map there." He kind of overshot it. Spiritual journey with the map there. Both runners, please do not make the mistake I made recently. Nice.
What'd you do?
I forgot this bomb bag.
Oh, yep. I've done that one. I only realized it when I went to drop some bombs in the cave approaching snowboarding, and I didn't have any bombs to drop.
Wait, you did that too? You're like, you're like, where are my bombs?
Yep.
You're like, what happened?
Can you name a mistake you can make in this game? I've made it.
Man, you know, I'm catching up. That's how you become a good runner. You gotta make all these mistakes to become the best.
Yeah. I you know what, I say that, but I still make new mistakes every day, so it's really not true. It just feels that way. Nice. Both going for Bruggles crushed it.
Look at this. style that's on that move. It's so impressive to see him.
Zach
drops nice. It looks so good. Like,
we have
man,
Nimzo to thank for that one.
Nimzo, thank you for adding in one of the most stylish tricks to this run. I really need to pick it up now. Since I'm no longer Wolfdash, I definitely have no excuse to not be picking that up. Right here, they're going to be doing a glitch called Map Glitch, where you cancel teleporting away with the map by calling Minda. We basically unplug our controllers from our console, hold Z, hold the map button at the same time, and put it back in. And so the nice thing is that since we called Minda, we're actually able to transform the wolf. It flows super well. New stylish Nimzo trick? Yes, it was.
JD, the race has been... They've been basically in sync the entire time. They've been no more than about 10 seconds apart.
Both these runners doing, this has been so good for a race. This has been good, not even in race standards. This is just good runs. Both runs feel very good.
To answer the questions, the stylish new Nimzo trick is just some cool motion that allows you to drop some more bombs in the same amount of time it normally takes you to not drop bombs. Of course, we are trying to get rid of all of our bombs here, so it's pretty cool. Also just cool looking. And the mailman thing, the mailman, there are 2 points in the any % route where the mailman wants to give you some mail. He will just stop you dead in your tracks and say, hey! But there are ways to skip him. You just have to jump over a trigger in both cases.
We use an LJA.
Yeah, with an LJA. With a boomerang LJA. And the reason that it keeps coming up is that in the new world record, the Nimzo's 253, he does get knocked into the mailman trigger. It wasn't his fault. It was RNG.
And so he has a letter at the end of the run. Most of the time you won't have. Why people leave? Also, that's really cool, Birdo, that you guys have map glitch in Wind Waker HD is actually used anywhere, or a form of map glitch. I thought that's actually pretty interesting. I thought TP was the only one with a map glitch.
Yeah, I didn't know about that either. That's cool.
That is
really
pretty interesting.
There.
Zach, unfortunately not.
Well, not that bad yet. Oh,
now it's getting worse. No. We were same. I just knew messing up those claws, the bats will have a higher chance. You need to go faster to make sure the bats have a less chance. Simple as loading zones and until you take damage. Until you take damage. Huh? Imagine if that was how we could disable it.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Disables a lot more things. Is it useful or is it just one of those things that it's not possible without? Oh, it needs cheats. Okay, it's called fake death.
Neither of the runners chose to go on a spiritual journey.
Zach, I thought I knew you better than this. I thought you liked our main man Yeto here. That's a cool
Hopefully
thing.
they'll both go on spiritual journeys straight down to the bottom of Snow Peak, rather than into a void.
Both runners, a little low on HP. Bruggles don't want to be taking a void out here. Let's hope that they both have good snowboarding. They're definitely seasoned players, so I would expect them not to. But they are humans. We do make mistakes. So if you're wondering why we're going to be seeing them hop, you save time in air. You actually go faster while in the air in snowboarding, which is why you see a bunch of people jump.
In snowboarding in the game. Oh my God, Zach. Zach, I'm really proud of you for not spoiling that. Well, he's probably not even done yet.
He can't spoil it right now. I don't think he can. Zach, you just made our hearts race. Everyone just had a moment of like, muck a steer. Zach, where are you going here? And then you somehow got onto the bridge.
He's gonna come in the chat and say that was on purpose.
Was that on purpose? Like, I hope. They don't have Monka Steer in ZSR? That's a feels. I thought they would have Monka Steer.
Bruggles not going for the tech skip at the bottom. The toughie that only saves about half a second, or so I've heard.
I don't know how much. I wonder how much does it save if you shoot super far into it. You know, like
yeah.
I feel like if you shoot really far, it just doesn't matter. You get hit by the tech skip, and you just go forward.
Yeah, it looks like Zach didn't go for it either. Maybe Zach goes for it, or maybe both of them go for it if they're not going to shoot far enough, which does happen sometimes.
So we're about to see literally very similar SPR or Snow Peak Ruins. Both these runners are going to be doing extremely similar paths. Other than this LJA that Bruggles is about to enter. This is where we might see some differences. I wonder.
Yeah. Bruggles is going for the classic.
This is a setup you'll see a lot of runners do. You'll definitely see most people going for this setup. It's the one that most people end up learning. It's the first one they learn. There's also another one that we might see. Oh, Zach going for the exact same one. I know Zach does know all of them too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you do too, Beast, right? I think we all know.
I don't know about all of them. I know 3 of them.
Well, those are the 3 mains then. If it's
there's the one that we just saw them do. There's the single LJ, and then there's the double from like just going straight across the room.
Yeah, it's kind of like you stand to the right or to the left, and it's across.
Yeah, that's the one I started off doing because I saw Case do it, but I never liked that one very much. I kept messing it up.
I don't like any of them. Oh, that's rough, Bruggles.
That's not so bad if he knows how to back it up. Hopefully this will... Yeah, okay, he's good.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's not losing much time here. But this is actually where Zach could save some time and catch up to Bruggles. And that's what we see immediately.
Yep. Bruggles just missed the bunk there, but he didn't even get frozen, so not a big...
Zach dropping an extra bomb there, too. Good job. The one's extremely quick. Both of them are very close to each other still. Like, man, it's kind of crazy to see that these two are like still like 10 seconds, 12 seconds from each other.
Yeah, if they're this close after Moorfield, this is going to be such a... I mean, it's already such a good race, but it's going to stay such a good race for them. Oh, Bruggles taking the left door there. That's a reset.
Say that's a reset to taking the left door? Doesn't it save like minor time going through left or right?
I don't know how much exactly.
You know what's even funnier is that what's it called? In Hyrule Castle it's flipped. You're supposed to take the left door over the right door. Other than one of them, I believe.
Yeah, and Hyrule, it doesn't matter because you open the it's the opening the door on the other side animation that actually matters. And in Hyrule, you're entering a loading zone, so when you come out the other side, you're on the right door regardless of where.
Yeah, but I think in most cases we're closer to the left door, which is the reason why.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's the minor frames, the frames that we save in this game, man. You know, I feel like we definitely are a game where we talk way too much about these minor little frames that we save. I love it. I think that's one of the reasons I love Twilight Princess so much. The small optimizations matter.
Mm-hmm.
And to many of us, we just do it instinctually. There's tech that
just got what Zach got earlier.
No! And then Helmasaur coming in to ruin his day. Oh no! Zach messing up the LJs too.
Well, rough room for both.
The Helmasaur really trying to block out Zach there. He was like, "Yeah, now you're not coming up here." Zach luckily makes it through even with that. Hey Zach. Oh,
that's rough. Hopefully Zach will back up. Looks like,
Well, he's going for this. There is a backup where you LJ over. I hope he just goes up and climbs and drops this bomb here. He doesn't really need to worry about it.
Better remember to drop the bomb. There we go. Okay.
Good. Here we go. Whew. We're all good.
Right,
like a third of a second opening the right door.
How are you comfortable doing that? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Bruggles almost.
Did he climb back on?
Yeah, Bruggles. Yeah, he got grabbed.
I didn't know you could climb back on there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What? Oh no, Zach! Okay, Zach does. I believe Zach does know the backup. I do believe Zach knows the backup here.
Yeah. Steering? Not exactly what I expected. Okay.
That is an optimized setup for it? Like...
Yeah.
You know an optimized version of a backup?
Yeah, so Zach is clipping through the vines here to enter the loading zone kind of from below. Just because he fell and missed the bridge. Okay, Bruggles almost got really horrific eyeball RNG. Got it at the last second.
That is incredible.
Is extremely important. Yeah, it's a good one to know.
That is an incredible backup, and not only that, the fact that you have it near the that was very optimized there, and I'm gonna give that to you, Zach. That was impressive to see. Like, that was incredible to actually get a witness there. I wish I could perform that backup to that degree.
Yeah, if I were doing that backup, I would be pulling the bomb right next to the vine. Lose some time.
Yeah, to give you a bit more time, and he waited out. But I like that instead of doing that, he carried it over, letting it defuse, and then it blew up right as he got there, right as he was there doing the climb. He didn't have to wait at all.
Bruggles definitely not going for one bomb here, as I don't think Zach will be either. You can kind of see. But it's tempting when you get the RNG.
You know what's crazy? I just realized Zach has been in the call with us, listening. Huh.
Yeah. Oh, he's like on the ZSR call?
Yeah, he's been chilling here. I didn't know.
Interesting.
If you only use 3 bombs in this boss fight, it's actually slower than getting Zora armor.
Yeah, Crosser was talking about that yesterday. And it depends on a lot. Optimally,
yes. Optimally, yes. If you were taking it to if you're using a computer 12 times, yes, it is technically slower. If you do the Zora, it is technically slower. But if you notice, Zora armor route is slower for reasons of optimization. People aren't as competitive with it. And so GV, you have to remember, this route that we're currently watching, so many people are after this route, optimizing this route, making it quicker. You always have reference to know how fast you can be going, right? There are tons of top runners using it.
Sorry to butt in, 2 successful 2-bomb Morpheals there. So happy to see that.
Thumbs up, good job.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Bruggles got a slightly better Morpheal RNG, but in the grand scheme of things, not a huge deal.
Nice job to both runners. That was very good. It's definitely interesting to see, though. We actually have a lot of runners who do ZA route, or who have been doing ZA route during this tournament.
Do we? Oh yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were saying who switched back to the ZA. As far as I know, that's
no. Yeah, not switching, but we do have. Well, I mean, we have Chris who does PB attempts using this route, the Gorge no ZA, and then he does Gorge ZA for his attempts. There's also a route called Bite ZA, which we got to see a couple people do. I'm trying to remember the runners who do it.
Oh, Bite ZA, I think Bachan did that. I want to say Ace did, and Simi.
Yeah, and Simi, and I believe maybe Gligar?
Well, we didn't get to see. Gligar
yeah. He did do it, but...
No, but Gligar did Bite no ZA.
Bite no ZA? Yeah. Isn't it crazy? We have 3 routes.
In the tournament,
Yeah, we have 3 different routes. Bite ZA, Bite no ZA, Gorge ZA. Actually, there's 4. Gorge ZA.
Also, Bruggles just about tied my best ever lake bed split time. This is an insanely good run.
He's doing extremely good right now, and I believe I don't want to say PB. I don't want to end up throwing him off, but I think he can genuinely actually get a PB here.
He absolutely. I mean, technically both of them can. It would be a lot tougher for Zach at this point, but yeah, he Zach's PB is 3 minutes faster than Bruggles right now.
And yes, different people like to get the heart container, different people don't like to get the heart container. It depends on who you are. Some people like an extra piece of HP for AG, and sometimes you come around with Morpheal a bit lower, and so it can be nice to have the HP. Depends.
Yeah. I don't know whether Zach normally gets that. Excuse me, but I assume he doesn't, or only does if he's low on health. He just doesn't want to get the soft lock at KB3. Wants to be extra safe. Oh, are we gonna see any Louise glitch? Ah, welcome
cat
DSR2.
glitch. And thank you for the raids, DSR2. Hope you guys hope the stream went well in the races. Big thing I want to say here, Cat Jam. This is the Cat Jam split. For one thing. B, along with the Cat Jam set, we have a thing called Cat Glitch, where people are able to do a very precise, it's a dash into a neutral B attack to mess with the camera during this cutscene that we're watching Bruggles go through right now, where the camera will be locked in a position so that you don't see anyone, so it doesn't pan over with the cat, and that's where you save the time from it. None of the runners got it.
Too bad. It saves something like 2 seconds, and I had always heard the glitch called Louise glitch since the cat is named Louise.
I'm just used to
now.
I'm just used to just calling it cat glitch. Like, I mean, it's the same thing. Where you're saying the cat's name, I'm just saying cat.
Yeah.
C-A-T.
Oh, CAD.
No,
oh no! Oh my God! This rope today.
Oh yeah, these ropes. Man, like, if you see runners lose time to here, man, just, it's a feels bad. Like, these ropes suck. They suck to climb onto. They suck to do. Okay, that movement that Zach did there was kind of cool. Like, he dashed left and then did a side hop into the...
Yeah, I do that one. I think that and the side hop and then climb are the two standard ways to do that.
Yeah, I do the side hop then climb. Zach almost getting tripped up on the rope, but he does make it through. We are vibing. We still got more ropes. We still got more ropes, everyone. They're not done yet. How do you do the glitch that unlocks the playable Luigi? Unfortunately, this is not Super Mario 64.
No, I heard you can do that if you claw shot Argarok's tail in the first possible frame. I heard that on.
Oh yeah, true. It also starts playing a hidden track in there called I Believe I Can Fly.
Yeah.
Nintendo really metagaming us with these little things that they hide in.
Oh, looks like Bruggles forgot to equip the lantern at the end of the fight there. I'm surprised he didn't pull out the ball and chain. Though, doesn't the ball and chain actually work on spiderwebs?
Yes, it does. It indeed does work on the spiderwebs. But
I wonder if that would have been faster at that point for him to just use ball and chain.
You know?
It definitely would have, because it would have saved him another equip.
Don't start theory crafting this, because you're about to tell everyone there's a half-a-second time save in menuing that we can do in Warfield by putting ball and chain and swing. I think the difference is you have to. I don't think you can get it on the spin. I think you have to throw the ball and chain for it to work. And so that's probably where the time difference is. But we have to wait for the spiderweb to go. So, you know, we're theory crafted here, Beast. Maybe. Because technically.
Hold on. Don't get ahead of me here. I wasn't saying that it would be faster. I was saying it would be faster since Bruggles already had it equipped. But Zach is saying you can't use it there, which is what I was just wondering.
Oh, you can't use it there. Okay, that's why. What I was about to say was, since it's immediately the first thing we have in the item menu, it would be faster to equip it over any other item, because you don't actually have to move at all. And so I was about to say, if you could use it there, it actually would save time.
Yeah,
but we can't use it there, so we're scammed.
Yeah, and that is the equip for approaching Arbiter's Grounds. Oh, Bruggles, hopefully... Neither of them got screwed over by ropes, thankfully. Bruggles, very nice, did not get screwed over by the bridge either.
Yeah, they're both cat jamming on through here. They're about to be out of cat jam split. Bruggles gets early cycle. Hopefully we're going to be seeing Zach get early cycle too. Very good jump so far. He's definitely on pace for it.
Yeah, screw him over.
Man, isn't that weird that an MDH you can use lantern? Oh, he took a bonk, but that's okay. That's number 4 bonk.
Was that a bonk? It looked like just a slip.
No, that was a bonk.
Oh, was it?
I had a clack. I had one of those nice little clacks there. Jim bonk.
Oh, I don't have audio on.
You forgot about your equips.
Is Zach spoiling right now? Is he going to try to pull a claw? See, he's spoiled, didn't he?
He's spoiled. He's spoiling. I can't believe this. We thought you had reformed. We thought you had reformed all the way. We're about to see him. He's about to hit Z. He's about to do the. So that's a little bit of time save that he.
Yep, very nice, Zach.
You just wanted some lighting for this claw shot to make it a bit more precise. I've never seen this scene with a lantern. I'm not gonna lie.
And there's no way he has the lantern out still during the ending blow.
No way. But I think it's cool that in the cutscene, Link literally is holding the lantern, puts it in the side just so that he can take out his sword.
Yeah. Okay, and thank goodness both of them remembered to get ending blow. Apparently, one of the toughest parts of the game.
You know? It is quite a shame when you get to the end of your run and you realize you don't have it. So luckily, most runners don't end up doing that, because if you do, it is quite sad if you end up having that happen. Interesting thing you're going to see with Bruggles here, since they got ending blow, you're able to see them, they're going to be, both of them are going to end up in the same area. They're going to be in Faron, right, in front of the Forest Temple, which is, you'd be like, huh, why is that? Well, that's actually where ending blow it comes from. This is where you always get the first technique, ending blow, right in front of the Forest Temple. But since we don't ever save them from the Twilight, we don't really ever get it here.
Bruggles struggled with ladder boss there. It's too bad. And yes, to answer the question, you can get all the way to the end of the game without ending blow, except you can't kill Ganondorf.
Even funnier to some of you guys, you saw actually already example Morpheal. Both of them used ending blow to kill Morpheal, right? That's crazy. The game gives you ending blow in that fight. Not during Ganon though. I think there's actually, I don't know if Argarok, I think Argarok, it might also just hand it to you, but we already have it too.
It does.
It's crazy that the game just gives you it. No reason. It just feels like. But again, Ganon, it won't. To end the game, you won't. You actually need it. We get scammed again. So we're seeing these C-up transformations here to make sure the camera is lined up well and it actually saves time. Just wanted to say that for Zach's side. You go, Beast.
Sure, I was just going to mention that the ending blow thing we were talking about is not such a big oversight. Like, you basically can't accidentally do that. So no casual, I'm sure. Or nobody casually. Whatever. Oh yeah, no casual player would ever end up at that point. I just find it funny that for the other two fights, they do just give it to you. But I guess it's probably because both those fights you're riding on like a big monster, right? And so it's a little bit different than where Ganon, you're actually using the attack like you would on a standard enemy by hitting A while it's down on the ground. Oh boy. We got bonk count.
1 bomb equal Y, 2 bomb equal X, and so on.
Yeah, Zach's got his equips down. Alright, now we have to be really looking out for bonks. And this is presumably unintentional bonk.
You know, maybe he just wants to bonk a little bit extra. Oh, they're both seeing our favorite clown here. And you go, Beast. What were you saying?
Well, yeah, unintentional bonks, as opposed to, I know this isn't this segment, but Ook or Ook phase Sant or something.
Shall be on the bonk lookout.
Yeah.
So, Gerudo Desert. This is hold your camera down, run forward because you don't want to lag the game. So this is definitely one of the areas where you're going to see both players play with the camera down. This area lags incredibly. You can lose quite a lot of time just off the fly.
Yeah, I've recently started not even looking up near the end to make sure I'm facing the right direction. I just do a map. Just to save that little bit of extra lag time.
They're going to be taking extremely similar paths too. Like, this is just the optimal path you want to be taking. I think Zach is literally, I think he might just literally hold like a bit of, he's kind of moving a little bit to the left, but like he's pretty much going to be holding up notch and just going through.
Oh, neat. Bruggles does Wolfdash here. Or is, oh, there's one bonk.
Oh, and he made it through. Actually, I believe that isn't, if I'm there's a good chance that might actually not be right. It wasn't really his fault. You can mess up that trick based off of the enemies. The enemies can't affect you if Wolflink looks back at the enemies that are trying to shoot at you.
Yeah. Nimzo, that was that wasn't for the lantern pull in MDH. That was right after he wanted to take claws out to get up to him. For the golden wolf. But he hit the lantern button instead.
Remember, lose a frame, uninstall the game, and welcome Nimzo. I was about to say that's the guy you see at the bottom or top of everyone's splits now, but you guys can't see their splits.
Bruggles got a good angle there. Nice.
Zach, what is going on?
Looks like some map glitch troubles. That's not good.
Are we about to get a D-pad smile in the chat from Zach? I'm guessing that's what we're about to see in a second.
Yeah. Oh, what's going on?
Zach, are you okay? Is your D-pad going crazy? Like, is your D-pad just go haywire?
I managed to do some of that stuff.
Like he was trying to type in a code. Sends a message through his D-pad there.
Bruggles did not die to KB3, thank goodness.
Absolutely no idea what happened there.
Yeah, that was... I mean, I've been in the same situation. A bunch of button presses that don't make any sense. Especially when Matt wrong. But...
It's okay. It's one of those. It's
but
one of those things that.
Well, I was gonna say, thankfully, when I do that, I don't have people commentating on my every move. So sorry about that, Zach.
Unfortunately, yes. It definitely happens to everyone. There's going to be moments where your mind gets scrambled, something goes wrong. I'm guessing the first one might have been like D-pad kind of messed up, and then your brain kind of scrambles. You're trying to fix it. I know for me, I've always struggled. If you miss like map glitch, I know it's such a struggle to like. You have to hit B, and then you have to unplug your controller again, set it up again, and put it back in, right? And sometimes I struggle to take out my controller. And it's hilarious. I'll just be sitting there trying to get it out in the Wii.
Yeah. Looks like Bruggles is going to be something like 30 seconds ahead of
Moldorm RNG'd him.
Oh no.
Oh no, you got RNG'd by it. Oh, Bruggles, the stall child gave you the one frame.
No.
Go.
Okay. Oh, nice. The stall child actually hit him on the right frame. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah, he did him in the frame where you could actually input and leave the lever there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
These two are a room apart.
It's a big room though. That's like.
It is a big room.
Yeah, that's 35-40.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, that's so bad.
Both runners taking the L from the Moldorm. Zach telling me and Dean, I don't deal with the Moldorms. I never see them. He's about to. I know that's for Poe 1 skip, but.
That's so annoying.
I said that about Poe 1. I know it's about Poe 1 skip, but I just find it funny. Ever since, it feels like I never see you deal with them. We're about to see this one. So there's another room where they're going to have to deal with Moldorms. We might see one of them throw a bomb. We might see none of them throw a bomb. It depends. I know Zach won't. He's going to go immediately for the LJ. I do not know about Bruggles. We have a nice fat cutscene over here with the pose.
Optimally time-wise, you don't encounter the Moldorms at all, but optimally feeling good-wise, you destroy one of the Moldorms with your LJA on the way over and still get the...
True. You can also throw a bomb at them, so the bomb will actually take aggro. Like they'll go towards it and they'll die. We see that nice Moldorm death right there. Thank you, Bruggles. Make us all feel good. Very good job. Lost very little time for throwing out that bomb. Yes, you do lose time throwing the bomb, but it's very minor.
And yeah, they're both gonna go for Death Sword skip, I assume. And that is not that soon. That's gonna be in like 8 minutes or so.
So we're actually gonna see this.
A little less than that.
We're gonna see both these runners actually. So you see how he kills that what's it called? That Solid Trooper or whatever. Literally we're seeing. Zach, are you good? Okay, and he makes it. Good job. That's a very good Poe 1 room. So he doesn't even care that he gets hit. He gets the LJ right after.
Yeah,
Zooms on
you can
through.
still get it. It's just sometimes if they push you back far enough, then you can't, and that's.
So right here, we're actually gonna see Zach do a different ball and chain thing. Oh no, he does this instead. I thought you were doing the backwards setup that I saw you do recently too. So you can actually turn around there and then hold back and have the ball and chain hit twice there in the swing.
Hopefully they'll both get good RNG here. There is an RNG manip for this room, but no, Bruggles is just getting the pose spinning and spinning and spinning. There's nothing you can do about that.
Yep.
But this is... he's just gonna... yeah.
These go spin you right around, and they do not stop.
Like a record.
Yeah, you caught on. Oh, and there's another raid from CSR3.
Welcome.
It's hard to be faster. The Stalfo strat I was doing, alright.
Bruggles will hopefully remember to sniff the Poe.
As we see here, Zach is literally... oh, they're spinning. Alright, good stuff. So, we need to sniff this Poe. If we don't sniff this Poe, things go wrong.
Yeah, well, kind of.
There's ways around it, but it's definitely not fun to miss it.
You kill Poe 1 is what you do.
Yeah.
But it's annoying because you already did Poe 1 skip. Here is the time loss that Bruggles is taking getting rid of Ruby. Zach will not.
Zach is going to be zooming on by.
Yeah, Zach's going to push the block that's right there because we need to get back up. And then he's going to just jump across the other side of the room and save.
We're actually going to see some of the tech that he does here. A B attack, and then hop, boom.
First time I ever tried that was in a run, and I don't advise it. I advise you to practice it beforehand, because I voided out and lost like...
So, the reason why they need to sift that Poe, actually, you're about to see. So, in this little dirt patch here, if you don't sift that Poe that they just killed, you wouldn't be able to dig that. That dirt is undiggable without a Poe set.
Yeah. I do hope we'll get to see at least one of them go for speedrun.
I know Zach sometimes does. I don't know if he'll be going for it here, but it would be cool to see him.
Zach got speed bubble there.
That bubble does nothing, by the way.
What?
You have to wait for the redead to get up. Anyway.
Oh.
There's no matter how quickly he gets you there, you won't save anything, because that redead will still have to get up before you can kill it.
Zach is eating the rupee text. Smart.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter if he's still going to be saving time through the red chest. Actually, I think for that one, just so that you don't lose time trying to do the side hop, it can be better just to face tank it, because the next one's even harder to get the side hop on.
Yeah, the next one is I wouldn't even try. Makes sense to just go for it.
Very, very good rooms here.
Yeah.
See if we get the speed rat attack.
Well, no. I think he was
Bruggles just gonna eat it. He just munches on the boy. He's like, nah, you're gone.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
Nice to get that heart, eh? Bruggles was a little low on it. Oh, you know what? Maybe he meant to do that. Because if he was... or wait, did he get the heart? I know he, like... oh, Zach, unfortunately.
Zach went for speed rat. The rat just hit him there, and that was a bad setup. So what you try and do is you go over a little bit to the left. The rat will miss you, and then you start pushing lever, and the rat will hit you off the lever, and allows you to go much faster there.
Yeah, once the animation for the room turning starts, it doesn't matter whether Link push the lever, so attack to make through the room continue free to move straight to.
And these runners, like, still looking at these two, they're probably like 30 seconds apart, maybe. I can check it.
Yeah,
27 there.
You got to be so happy with this run.
Bruggles definitely he's competing against someone who's Bruggles definitely going against someone who's extremely recognized in the community, and is doing extremely good. Oh, he does not get the redead kill there. I didn't even check. Oh my goodness. I haven't. I'll get another timestamp there to tell how far or close they are.
Wait. Oh. when you said he didn't get the redead kill there, did you mean Zach?
No, both of them.
Oh.
Both didn't get the redead kill. Both had to back it up.
Yeah, unfortunately, Zach had to take some damage there, too. This is going to be a really awkward... Oh, he's got to be careful. Okay. Let's hope Zach doesn't die. Yeah, okay, he's taking his time. He did that the smart way.
Yeah, he definitely took that the smart way just to make sure.
Yeah, that room can be just awful RNG.
Yeah, no. Where those stall children spawn is legitimately RNG. Like that.
Well,
that is. You can adapt to it.
I actually tested this. They always spawn in the same places, but they walk different directions at different speeds.
Oh. So that's where the RNG is. They don't spawn differently. Okay, okay. It's good to know. But it's still RNG in the end, how they end up being when you get there, right?
Yeah.
Like.
Very much so. There are a few basic patterns to look for to know what to expect, but aside from that, there's not much. Well, there's not much you can do with that mid-to-charge strat. I know JD, for example, and I'm sure other runners too have seen JD do it most recently.
I know Crosser also does it.
Crosser does that, yeah. It attacks the redead right off the bat, and then finishes it off with the mid-to-charge so it doesn't rely on stalled child RNG at all.
So these two are 22 seconds apart.
Oh, did Bruggles not even bonk on Bosky skip? Okay, there are 2 more bonks from Zach. There have been more than 3 bonks.
Those bonks are mandatory, by the way. Well, not really mandatory. You can't get the clip immediately. They're not mandatory. But, like, when you're going for it, you're typically, like...
Yeah, you'll often get bonks there, but they're not
You're often... They're not intentional. Like, those bonks will happen, though, so it's not like... Those are some fun bonks that we have. They're not intentional, of course. I know you can actually do an A, like, in your jump there, over, you can actually get through it. You can actually clip in that jump from the ledge over.
Maybe I'm not the one who should be talking about this. I had 10 channel points on the line there. A biased party. But anyway, aside from Bosky, or early Bosky, we did have 2 rounds. Zach, hopefully will be very careful. Like,
luckily in these sections, there's these spinners here, but like pretty much, like he did it. That was it. Roll under it. It was pretty.
Zach's gonna do some cool motion here. He's gonna at least try it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Nice. And the brake slide.
I like it, and the brake slide. Good stuff. Doesn't he save half a second there?
He came up with that a little while ago, and that's the first time. Like, I've seen him try it a few times, but in runs it always just like some little thing goes wrong. That's the first time I've seen him nail it.
That was really good. It looks super cool. I know that for sure. It's definitely one of those cooler things we get to see.
Bruggles going for a death sword skip here. He got good RNG. And going for slashes. Fast way.
Nice, Bruggles. Nice. Good job on that. Bruggles, you were on quite a good run right now.
Yeah, this is so good. And Zach got a heart. No longer has to be scared. Oh, Zach got bad RNG there. That's where it stuck. Zach is trying to reset his board. Fortunately, it doesn't take too long to do that. Unfortunately, he could get stuck over. Fortunately, Zach did not get stuck over. Or Death Sword did not get stuck. And Zach missed it.
This is
Bruggles is going to be taking a more decisive lead.
Yeah, this is actually going to be the first time where we're going to see these 2 runners be decently apart from each other. More than 30 seconds, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, between the bad RNG Zach is getting and missing it one time. This is... Not that there isn't time for Zach to catch up, but there's definitely going to be a bigger split between them than we've seen at any point in the race so far, which is insane. Oh.
This is unfortunate. Zach has now missed it twice, and he's taken a lot of time rolling the dice to get it.
Yeah. The awkward thing is that no matter how many times you try it, the fastest way to continue is always to try it again, if you get it. So hopefully he gets it soon here. I mean, at some point he would give up if he kept. There he goes. Third try. It's a tough trick.
That trick is extremely hard.
Yeah, very precise timing.
So I know missing it, getting bad RNG, but missing it once pretty much already means that you're not saving time upon the ball and chain method, if I recall. It's very, very close. You're pretty much equal to it, or you're not really saving anything.
That sounds right. I remember Zach posted some timings for it a while ago, but I wouldn't know how to search for it.
Zach could probably verify this, but like it definitely sucks to miss it. You want to be getting it first try, and even rolling the bad RNG makes it worse there.
I found it actually really quick.
Nice.
I'm not going to read all of this, but I'm going to read through. Yeah, it looks like, if you fail it once by Zach's timing, then you're losing 15 seconds to just not do it.
Just going ball and chain already.
Yeah, and that's even with perfect RNG, which Zach did not get.
So he took a big time out there. I'm actually. How much time does it save upon the ball and chain method if you get it perfect?
If you get it perfectly, 15 seconds.
15 seconds. So you're gambling 15 seconds pretty hard. It's one of those things. I know. Like I have chosen to never learn it. I don't even care about DSS. Unfortunately,
getting some unfortunate stall trooper RNG here on Stallard.
Yeah. He's going to be losing a bit of time here to Stallard, just kind of taking it away.
This is third cycle. I didn't even realize. Okay,
yep.
that's not so bad. I thought that was.
That's not too bad. It's more than 15 seconds. I timed it for slashes. It's like 17 seconds.
Oh, you timed it for slash. I see.
Okay.
Thank you, Zach, for including the phrase DSS timings in that post so I could find it.
I think it's extremely nice. Like, it is good that we have someone in the community like Zach who actually goes through and tests all these timing differences. It helps us like actually know what the risk and reward is.
Dang, Bruggles got really annoying RNG there. He spawned right. Well, it's not exactly a spawn, but he ended up right behind Stallard's skull. Go around.
Yeah, and it basically means that instead of just being able to put your direction forward towards the center and then just spinner, which the spinner has insane speed in this room. I think this is its highest room, right? One of them.
The spinner is, yeah, it is, and the spinner is very monk steer too.
So it kind of sucks when you get spawned right there in his head. I liked what Zach does there. He walks up a little forward and then he does spinner, so he doesn't actually get on the railing. Just goes straight.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. I once timed that. I can't remember exactly what the timings were, but it was faster that way to get on the railing. Which
it definitely seemed like it saves time.
Yeah, I think you'll see every time I do that one. Also, Bruggles did get the quick knockdown here. Bruggles is going to finish it.
Zach got a really good quick hit on the third cycle there.
Nice.
So he's going to be catching up a little bit of his time towards Bruggles. There's definitely more than a minute between them now. Definitely, like a strong amount. They're in different style cutscenes right now, which is a big deal of time.
But Bruggles is going to be leaving with. Actually, is this going to be a 155 AG? No, I think it's going to be 156. Very low 150.
Yeah, it is going to be a very low 156. He still has a minute text box. He has this bridge cutscene. If this minute text box didn't go, he could definitely get it. And this, there's also the door opening. Oh, I forgot about that one.
This is an amazing race, or an amazing run.
Bruggles is definitely pulling out an insane run right now. Both runners actually doing that. DSS is literally the one place where Zach can say that he had really bad time loss in this run, or time loss that he probably.
I feel sure Zach would complain about a few other things too.
Yeah, but I definitely think that's probably one of the ones that he's kicking himself the most for, is that the DSS there.
Yeah, well, especially because I know Zach always thinks about not going for DSS too. Probably wishes he didn't do it that time. Is what it is.
Yep, sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't, you know? If you don't go for it, then you're always going to think, what if I did? One of the saddest things about tricks like those, you know?
Yeah.
We're about to be entering one of my favorite areas, and I know a lot of people in the community actually love this dungeon too. Bruggles is about to be doing Early City. This is actually a trick that most of you casually can do. So if any of you don't even care about speedrunning this game, but you enjoy Twilight Princess, this is a trick I implore you to actually try. It skips one of the worst side quests in the game.
Well, I don't know about worst. I don't know about worst. Just most time consuming.
I mean, okay. The first part of it's good. I enjoy the part of it going to the hidden village and all that is fun. Getting all the little owl statues and moving them just so you can free up their little like letter or whatever is annoying.
To each their own.
To each their own. True.
Alberto, that depends on how much you like sailing.
Man, that quest. I mean, how much do you like grinding out rubies and then sailing too?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That is the one thing I found very annoying about the whole owl statue side quest is that there was always a chest involved as well.
It's always money.
For most of them there was a chest and there was the skybook letter. And some of them had heart beats in the chest, but some were just an orange. It was so frustrating to do whatever the puzzle wanted to get to the chest and just find it.
Yeah, you cut out a little bit there, but I think we pretty much got the gist of it. Yeah, it literally blows to do that little quest, and then realize, oh, I've got max rubies because you've already done 3 of them, right? Mm-hmm. And then they just bait you at the end.
Also, I was going to say before, we're remarking on Bruggles' excellent Arbiter's rounds exit time. Both of them are... Oh, that's unfortunate for Zach. Both of them are still on sub-crew.
Zach ended up leaving. I think he's leaving the focus up here for sure. I think he...
This is one of those tricks that it's easy to just kind of forget how to do. It's all about eyeballing it, and sometimes you just bonk.
Says the words and then goes, oh well, I guess it didn't work. What do you mean? Yeah, you know, that the quest definitely has a bit of a meh ending too. Canon cutscenes that you can't skip, by the way. All these cutscenes here. All of them. Bruggles on the tail end of them, Zach on the starting end of them.
Nice, I just got 14 channeled.
Let's go, beast. That's called socks right there.
Oh, I thought you said socks.
Yeah, socks, you know, yeah, definitely. Gotta have your socks on to get stocks. Really, I don't like having socks on. I like... I mean, I'm at home, so that's pretty much why.
Oh, Bruggles, unfortunately.
Ooh, rough. That's an RNG win cycle, A. B, he then unfortunately rolled a little bit to the left, fell down. And yes, simple, that is quite a CAD jam, that cutscene. Thank you, Fire. Him building the cannon up.
Yep, getting fired into the air and landing into a pond is one of the least realistic things in this game. Yep. Don't mind
the man chicken city, the city that's floating with iron blocks in the sky, that's propelled by little propellers that definitely produce enough power to lift a whole entire city, you know. A city that is this even a city, or is this just a bunch of fans? This is like an AC system as a city.
It's a city in the sky, I would say.
Yeah, but why do they got so much air conditioning? You see all the fans they got?
They must have
My PC has less fans. You're in the air though. Wouldn't it be cooler?
Oh, I wonder if either of them is going to go for the LJA here instead of the claw shot.
It's powered by man chickens. They produce up jobs from their winged tornadoes. I'd believe it, Al. I'd believe it.
Bruggles going for the claw shot.
It's all in the manga, which you clearly didn't read. I'm sorry, I can't afford the manga.
I'm starting to not believe this Alberto guy. He people left, and then without people arriving, people left again.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's kind of crazy, and he's still talking. Did he really people leave?
Doesn't make any sense. Ooh, Bruggles almost rolling off the ledge there.
People arrive. Let's. There we go. Now, this Alberto guy is back. People arrive. I'm back.
Just retroactively, people arrived twice.
How did you arrive twice?
Alright, Zach gonna be very careful near this door.
Beast, did I tell you what ended up happening to me yesterday?
Oh no, did you hit the trigger?
No. This was when I was practicing. I was sitting in a call with Chris to try and we're just practicing before a race, you know, having a good time. I go up to this door. I turn the wolf. I start inching over, right? Inching my way towards it so that I can open it. And an Oko flies over and pushes Wolflink from the butt forward towards the door, and I hit the trigger.
Nice.
I don't know what the odds are. I don't know what the chances are.
I've never.
But it was quite unfortunate. I don't know many people who have, or people who knew that could even happen.
Oh, it looks like Zach is going for going for the LJ here instead. Oh, that was interesting. Okay. That's
Oh, the LJ?
The way he did it was interesting. He threw it all the way over the... Like, he threw it at such an angle that it went over a void at its far end, which meant that he could jump as soon as possible. But that probably means he had a pretty small frame window to actually the jump before it was the boomerang was back over non-void. So I would be scared to do that bird. But that is fast.
That LJA in a nutshell is very, very risky. It's definitely one of those, man. You know, Zach, like you do look at me. And you're like, I don't like adding in a risky LJA to my Snow Peak segment, but you definitely are fine with doing that LJA instead.
I mean, that one's really not bad. I do it too. I do it just in a different way from what Zach just did. That
way? All right.
Yeah, but the LJA is not that risky. Actually, if you void out, even you only 1 second. Ooh, Zach unfortunately missed that cutscene skip, so he's got to do this backup. He gets
good, quick backup there. That was extremely well done. Ooh. Knowing backups in this game is... Bruggles kind of struggling with his final LJA over here in this room.
Yeah, at least he didn't try to go for that one, that first one. That's the worst feeling. You get all the way to the end of the room and then go for that, and then have to do the whole room again.
And we're happy to see you enjoy seeing TP speedruns. We are here all week. And many weeks after, actually, because Wolfdash doesn't end for a little while. Are we about halfway through Wolfdash? Would you say? How far do you think we are in Wolfdash in total?
I don't know. Let me pull up the bracket. Exclamation point bracket in chat if you want to pull it up yourself. We are... Yeah, we are over halfway.
Yeah, we're a little over halfway. We're thriving. This tournament's been going on for 2 months? A month and a half, I think.
Yeah,
a month and a half, I think.
The seeding races were in. Or no, beginning of February.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Only there are 2 more rounds after this. Or, yeah, 2 more rounds. We have winners bracket finals and grand final.
We do have a large chunk of losers bracket still left.
Yeah. Zach has not had the cleanest cities.
Yeah, unfortunately, the LJA didn't. You typically want to what they're going for there is they're trying to get it to bounce on the door so that it comes back quicker. You're able to LJA quicker. Unfortunately, though, if it doesn't, if it ends up going through the door, you have a chance of getting that like awkward clank where you'll fall down there. Zach doing the claw shot method, which apparently saves time.
Oh, did he do that? I was looking away.
Yeah, he did the little claw shot method and drops him.
Pointlessly risky.
I mean, hey, he does it anyway. Bruggles getting pixeled there. Good job, Bruggles. So basically, that trick right there is a pixel perfect shot. Pretty much pixel. It is pixel perfect, right? That's not even an understatement. It is a pixel perfect shot.
Well, I don't know. You can get it in such a position where you can move vertically a little bit and it still stays, like the vertical still stays there. But I don't know. It's a very precise one.
I mean, in those positions though, I thought you could get crushed though. If you're
I've never gotten crushed from the setup that we do.
Well, yeah, our setup is to make sure that you don't get crushed. But I meant, like, if you position a way where you could maybe have more of an angle, I thought it crushes you. Which is the reason why we do our angle. Or why we do our setups and stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess maybe... I don't know. I don't know if a pixel is a good way to say it. Is that depends on screen size. Or resolution, I guess.
Yeah. I don't want to Wii that. That trick is, like, impossible. Yeah, that trick is super hard.
Anyway, incredibly precise.
L-slide.
L-slide, yeah.
Nice.
Bruggles, by the way, is 2 minutes and 6 seconds behind his best right now. At this late in the round, that's so.
He is doing really good.
Like Zach's no slouch either. This is a good run too.
Zach's doing is very good. He's just trying to catch up with the time that he lost in DSS. Unfortunately, Bruggles is gonna be. This is gonna be some of the first time loss that we're gonna see him do. He kills the enemy relatively quickly though, so it's not too bad. Did he end up?
I didn't see how that started.
Typically, that's from missing the LJ on the top side, but I'm kind of doubtful Bruggles missed it. So
no,
maybe
he
the
hasn't
enemy.
gotten up there yet.
So I'm guessing the enemy just kind of looked at him and said, "Ooh, a juicy Bruggles," and then came over and was like.
To be fair,
you have to take care of those enemies, by the way. Like, pretty much if they ever come by you.
Yeah, they won't just go away.
What were you saying about Bruggles, though?
I was just saying it was like...
You cut out there too. you just said I
What?
was just saying, and then you cut out after.
That's pretty suspicious, isn't it?
You know, maybe it
Oh,
is. Hey,
Bruggles
you know, Bruggles,
he's
pushing. He's taking that man chicken with him. He needs it. Man chicken storage. Imagine. I like the minor tech that you see Zach doing, taking out the claw shots before landing there. Oh, Zach, this is rough.
Yeah, rough aim there. This entire segment is... Well, there are some tricks this segment, but none of them is too scary. It's pretty much just about aim. And I guess all the tricks are just about aiming, so this whole segment...
They definitely have some... This is some room that Zach can at least catch back up to Bruggles a little bit with. There's this run... This race isn't over still. We still have Palace, which is debatably an area where you can lose tons of time. I don't even know if that's debatable. Palace is literally can be the decider between these races right now. Especially since they only have a minute or so between them.
That said, I really don't want to see horrific time on Palace.
Oh no! Oh my goodness! It couldn't have been timed worse.
Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh no. Okay, well at least he's getting back up quickly.
He's getting up. He just fell down there. He's getting right back up, going straight towards us to fix it.
He's gonna be more careful this time. Well, actually, he wasn't that much more careful.
We're TP runners. What's careful?
Yeah, that'll shake you up. That's not one that you expect ever.
You don't expect it. You always feel like you ride the line pretty close, right? But you never expect to actually take the fall there, you know?
Oh boy, Bruggles is having an unfortunate fan tower. That's about... Well, it's not as bad as it can go, but that's...
He probably took a good... If Zach gets this, we're about to see Zach catch up a lot of time. This could be 30 seconds plus that we're about to see catch up immediately.
Yeah.
Meaning that Palace is now a decider between these two runners. Having a good Palace could be the thing of Zach taking it straight back and taking a good lead. They are almost lining up again.
Just in case he gets the pixel. Which, I don't know if this one's really a pixel either, but there's one unit of space or whatever on the vines that you can clash out here, or actually anywhere, where the game will force you to just take a void instead of allowing you to climb.
it's actually any patch of grass, I believe, has a pixel, or has that thing. Mm-hmm. The Greats don't. The Greats luckily do not. You cannot get pixel on. No tassers in chat. Feels bad. They're very close to each other though, especially because Bruggles took a little bit on the aim. Definitely that claw shot up to the Argrok fight is a bit harder.
Yeah.
But he took a little bit of time trying to aim that one. So we might see Zach bop a little bit time even more back. And though it looked like for a while these runners were a little bit far from each other, it's definitely getting closer and closer.
Ooh, Zach.
Ooh, Zach.
Yeah. Had to do a few climbs there.
Few climbs, but it was relatively, the aim wasn't that bad. So there's not even a full phase of Argrok between them now. Bruggles just leaving the Argrok phase. Zach gonna be waiting this one out, and then we could see some more time coming depending on how quickly Bruggles aims here. This fight, a lot of people don't look at it. How fast you aim does matter. Climbing up, going as fast as you can, getting good climbs up here can definitely fix it. Though if you go too fast, you can mess it up. Hilarious. Isn't it hilarious? But that's also why you see people do a thing called, I'll tell you exactly where you can't be too fast at. Right now we're not at it. Right now you need to be fast.
Hilarious is one word for it, yeah.
I guess. I mean, though, it's just an ongoing trend with this game. You go too fast, you lose time. You need to play it well. Like, this game is more methodical than it is just speed. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons why so many people love this game, and why people are attracted to this game, actually, is because of that, too, though. So, Bruggles now starting. So there's about this is a minute cutscene right now that we're watching on Zach's side, but he's already a little bit through it.
Oh yeah, and this Bruggles is about to show us why I guessed earlier that Hawaiian pizza might be Link's favorite. Look at him grabbing onto these pineapples. Looks like a hungry deer.
Dude, yeah, you really look at he's grabbing all these pineapples. He's going crazy.
He's starving.
They're a single Argrok cycle from each other right now. That is crazy. So yeah, things they're no longer in sync, but they are definitely not too far. And Zach has some. Let me just tell you guys, Zach has some good aim. They are literally. They are. Oh, Bruggles, that was a bit scary. That was a bit of a slower one that he just did there. Good, he didn't mess it up though. If he had actually taken a big mess up there, that could have been really bad for him. It could have evened out like crazy, but I hope that they both. So you're gonna see Zach doing 3 rolls there, and a lot of them are gonna do 3 rolls or 2 rolls and then walk a little bit. So that's to make sure that you don't do this too quick, because if you do, you screw it up. So first two cycles here are going to be the same. You cancel the fire by going down and having the P-Hat go, or like it's some manipulation of how he works, if I recall. And then the third phase, as we see Bruggles doing, it's a bit different. You go 4 and then you go under the next fire that comes by you, and then when you take off Iron Boots, it'll cancel the fire over on the other side. There's technical reasons to why that works. I don't want to get into explaining it. I don't know if you know them, Beast, but
I would have to think through it and figure it out again. I haven't thought about it before. So essentially, Argrok thinks you've fallen and then thinks you haven't fallen and stops doing it.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. It's kind of cool. So
clean fight
from both people. Though I do believe that Zach is also going to be saving a little bit more time here on aim. Aiming up those greats. And this boss fight is pretty cool. Casually, I think this boss fight's pretty cool. I at least like the concept of using double claw shots, you know?
You know what isn't cool in the speedrun is how slow this cutscene.
Oh my goodness! If we didn't have these two cutscenes, you know how easy sub 3 would be to many people. There is about 2 minutes of cutscenes here on Arc Rock, nearly 2 minutes, just to this guy. I know the in between part is a full minute pretty much. I don't know how much the second one is, but it's also pretty fat. Welcome back, Beast. All right.
Thank you.
You caught on to that really quickly. I didn't realize.
Yeah, you were in the middle of talking and it just cut you off. I figured.
Yeah, okay, that was a good catch then. Now this cutscene, we would have around 5 more sub 3s.
Oh.
Already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
2 minutes, a lot of time. To just have floating there. Floating the. But would sub 3 be the same with it though? Without it?
No, it wouldn't. That cutscene is a minute. So that's.
What, the second one?
3. Yeah.
It's a minute 10. So that means the second into second phase is a minute.
It's a minute 10 to warping away to where I split. So that's not all cutscene. Part of that is getting out.
Okay. I was about to say, so like, I was about to be like, because the second phase cutscene, right? That one is literally around a minute. I think it's literally a minute, give or take.
Yeah, I think it's 59 seconds. I think.
Yeah, they're very, very close.
Sky actually sent me a document. Yeah, TPA. A while ago that I assumed you made.
Zach is chasing down Bruggles right now. Like, yeah. This is intense. They are actually very close to each other. I don't even know if there's a minute between them right now.
Oh, definitely not.
It's probably still up in like the 40-50 area, but...
Well, yeah, let's time it by opening the chest here, or like getting the small. We got Bruggles at 2:20:02 by race timer.
2:20:02? Okay.
Yeah, I was wrong about that. Arc phase 1 is 1:03, minute 3 by Sky's timing.
Nice.
49 for the cutscene.
That is quite a lot of time for cutscenes.
Wow. I didn't notice this before, but it is a total of 19 minutes and 52 seconds.
What, in cutscenes?
Wow. Yeah, and that's not including loading zones.
This was a 35, by the way, from the race timer. So you said it was 02?
Yeah.
Zach's was a 35.
Cool. 33 seconds behind.
33-second difference. Oh my goodness. Zach saved a lot of time on that city too. That is a huge amount of time he caught up, and that's mainly because of, I think, just his proficiency in fan tower, his proficiency in aiming overall, because Zach has an extremely competitive goal here in terms of city 2.
Also,
but then also
Bruggles just had an unusually bad fan tower.
Yeah. Definitely the fan tower is to blame, but that's also a split that I know Zach takes a lot of, has a lot of confidence in, is that one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope for good Zant phases from both of them. So this Zant fight, typically we all do.
Really Bruggles.
Uh-oh. You gotta kill him. You gotta kill the Squeebles, Bruggles. You aren't able to get away with it.
Yeah, that's really. Oh, okay. He got lucky there. No.
That's.
Oh, okay. Ooh,
okay.
Wow.
No, he's fine.
Yeah, I didn't know he was.
Zach went for the roll stab method and was just a frame off of it. That is very sad. Going for these frame saves by going for clockwise spin attacks. I think he also does an Argarok, but I know we've talked about way too many times, so I was trying to.
Bruggles missed the bowling part. He's not gonna be able to start this cutscene.
Zach doing a near that was pretty much perfect. That was extremely good, Sam. The time window between these two. Yeah, it's gonna get closer and closer. This room is definitely gonna drop back. Zach is racing for this win. He wants to stay in winners bracket. You know he does. Bruggles wants to be the person who can say to claim he took down Zach. Both these people both want this really bad.
I'm not gonna shy away from it. I don't think he's listening right now. Bruggles is still on PB, very much so.
Does that mean has PB have like yeah, I think he still does. Like, I know he's probably sad about the city time loss, like that was, but he's definitely still on good pace. He's going crazy.
Yeah, to have
I mean sub 3. I mean good pace, sub 3 run, man. I can't pull that. So you know, it's definitely amazing pace.
To have your biggest time loss in the run be as late as city, that's remarkable.
To see Zach throw a lot of time to DSS and still be on this pace, it's quite terrifying too. That is a feat and a half there.
Yeah, what I've always found crazy is that...
Oh, he missed the L slider. He didn't miss it, he was just stuck there. He was actually just stuck there, but he still dodged the squeebles. And you go now.
At every level, of PB time, if you look at everybody's PB descriptions, everyone has like a minute of time loss here, 40 seconds here, whatever. Even, you know, Nimzo could have written that stuff for his PB, written down all his time losses. It would have seemed like an insane amount of time to lose. People can weather that and still play really well for the rest of the run and get a great time.
This game is definitely more about your speed. It's about how good are you at your movement, how good are you at doing things and being consistent everywhere. You can be fast, you can have fast segments, but how good are you all around? You need to be good everywhere, and that's where a lot of the time differences are. That's also where we. You go.
Speaking of being good everywhere, Bruggles is entering the worst room in the entire game for the speedrun. Hopefully this will go well. Zach
like fell down there. I don't know if he got an extra roll. That is rough. Rip.
The Keese went into aggro mode. Fortunately, hopefully Bruggles will still pull this.
Having the Zant head spawn there isn't the worst.
Okay, well he needs to just take this slow. Okay, alright, or not. Or not. Bruggles...
Zach had the exact same thing happen.
Dude, I am mad.
Kill the bats. Kill the bats. Just kill the bats. Take the bats. Take them. Take their blood.
Oh god.
The sacrifice of the Zant head gods.
Yeah, double stupid room kill. That sucks. Oh, nice.
Zach though getting a better Zant head kill though, so he lost more time than the Keese, but Bruggles lost more time than the Zant heads. Also, someone asked. What's our favorite boss cat in casual and in speedrun? What are your opinions on that, Beast?
Oh boy. I don't know. I definitely didn't like Diababa casually. I never actually figured out what to do. I just kind of guessed until it happened.
Oh wait, you just kept throwing the bombs at her and just hoped?
Yeah. Like sometimes they just wouldn't explode. I don't know. Favorite in the speedrun is probably Stallard. Like the bosses are not really the most fun part of this speed. I haven't thought about that a lot.
Yeah.
No, Zan. I mean Zan, definitely.
Zan.
The answer for both.
Zant is actually I would have to say the same too. Zant
that's
in the game.
Pop out though, because it's like 5 boss fights.
Yeah, I mean, I guess okay. I would say I also like Bazetta enough. I think Bazetta is a cool boss. I like the atmosphere and the setup for her, and like the end reveal thing. The whole her turning kind of into a demon there at the end.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that was a good job.
The fact that dungeon's objective is to make soup makes it the best dungeon in the game.
Yeah, to help out her, the best husband in the world, Yeto, out there, make his wife soup to make her feel better.
So they can go on a spiritual journey together later.
Yeah. Sword choreography, and it looks like you're totally ignoring all the powerful Zant, just practicing swings in the opposite direction. Oh yeah, in the final phase of Zant, It's definitely pretty
funny.
funny.
Trying to land the final move of the combo.
Because in that final phase, that's all that matters is that final hit. Is the only one that deals damage. Esfira's best.
Oh no, Bruggles unfortunately didn't quite get the roll up onto that platform.
Dude, these small time losses are giving Zach this lead back over. Like, Zach is less than a room between these two. Oh, they're synchronizing?
Yeah, I think they finished syncing for me.
I need to refresh. Zach's stream is frozen for me, so I am gonna refresh.
Oh.
Zach just went down for me for that second. You're all good, ADM. Thank you for refreshing, making sure that was all good. Alright, I'm back here. They're pretty much, like, we moved rooms, but they're pretty much the same right now. Like, they're still very, like...
They're almost exactly 20 seconds.
Imagine if Bruggles had hit that claw shot target instead of getting the heart. Imagine the sadness he would have seen.
What?
I was so scared for that. So Bruggles was going for the claw shot on the heart there because he killed the keys to the boomerang. And then he almost claw shotted, like, and then he realized there's a claw shot target right behind this. And if he had missed the heart, you almost would have claw shot. You might have claw shot the grate in the back.
Yeah. I didn't even notice that.
That was a 13 fade out there on his splits.
He looks like did just switch to comparing to his
PB.
And he's 42 seconds ahead of it.
33. So 13:33, 20 seconds flat. Yeah, you were 100% right on that one. These next rooms are important. Bruggles has 1 HP. That is not good. That is not fun. That is a no bueno in these rooms.
Well, he might get some drops. If he gets good drops, then he's set.
He might, but immediately coming in here, you can have some chaos. If you miss one of these orb throws, you're going to be suffering. These guys are not fun. Not only that, but the squeebles can hit you many times before and after the cutscene without much control there. One just went straight for him, and he luckily got the dodge there. All right. He's all good. He got that one.
When you run through the room consistently, oh boy.
He's having to spin. He has to now. Uh-oh.
Oh no, don't do it. No. Oh, okay.
Oh no, the Squeeble, he's looking.
This is down to RNG.
It's still a cutscene. It is a cutscene. Squeeble here. Is he gonna get down by it? Oh no, he gets out. Okay.
Oh my god. Hopefully he's getting this hard. That was terrifying.
Please get this one. Yeah, those Squeebles, by the way, what we meant by RNG was that one little guy there. He could have hit him right out of the exiting the cutscene. There was nothing he could do about it.
Yep. And now they're basically safe.
They're very, very close.
In the same room. Bruggles has some health now, though.
Zach is very healthy. Zach is living it. He's having a good time.
Looks like he's been exercising, eating right.
Yeah, doing his work. Yeah, he's been doing his workout every day. Good regimen. I see he's been fixing those goats. He's been helping out his boy back in Ordon.
Hopefully,
I'm gonna stop those goats every day.
Okay, good. Bruggles got through it.
This LJ is considered to be risky, or like a lot of people find it kind of hard, but it's very, very nice. Knowing good setups there can make that LJ very, very easy.
It will sometimes just troll you though, and the fact that it only saves about 1.5 seconds, whereas if you miss it, it costs like 50 seconds, is enough to deter me on some good runs. I have skipped that before when I'm just too low.
We're about to see this. Right here, Zach.
Yeah.
Zach was doing some testing here, and if you actually get this LJA here, you can save a good amount of time.
Well, it was. I think he said it was 1.5 seconds.
Yes, I believe so.
I don't think Bruggles. Zach is hopefully not gonna.
He gets it.
Okay, nice.
Saving time.
Oh man, they're so close together now. This is so good. This whole race.
Void out, void in.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
This like aiming here could literally deter who's in the lead.
Yeah, Bruggles definitely. Oh no.
Zach was too high there. He's going for the casual way here just to try and save back time. Because if you keep looping it there, that's really bad because you can get spiraled there pretty badly.
Bruggles unfortunately. Oh no, never mind. I thought he was missing the cycle.
Zach unfortunately did miss the cycle. He gets an HP there. How low is Bruggles now? I hope he has more HP.
He's good. As long as you enter early platform room on over half a heart, you're...
Yeah. Yeah, this race is quite exciting.
Yeah.
TP typically does not have people this close for a whole race.
Yeah, they've been... Well, I mean, at one point they were like but...
They were probably, I think, 2 minutes behind at one point. I think right at the Salar mistake, or I think right at the DSS mistake was where there was a pretty decent gap between them.
But aside from that, they've been very close this whole time. Did Zach not call into there?
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe he's fast enough to where he doesn't even need to. Technically, I don't know if you do need it. Like,
yeah,
if you do everything else optimally, you don't.
Yeah, someone was talking about this recently. I think it might have been Crosser last night. Or maybe JD, that you don't need to. But it's just very risky. It saves much time.
I know why he's doing this lineup. This is to get as much speed as he can going over here. So that he is as close as he can, gets this LJA, he's going to kill the Zant head, and immediately claw shot, and he's going to drop down probably. He still makes it. He doesn't even care.
Is he just waiting? Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Interesting. I like it. I like the movement there.
Yeah, that's actually a really good setup for that. Like, if you don't know exactly where the platform is, because it can be hard to tell from... You just wait claw shot until it starts to move away, which is what Zach
and then you're just able to B attack onto it really easily.
Yeah.
Because you know.
Damn, this is so...
This might be the closest race. Like there's no way. There's no way to like say like who can win it right now. Like we still don't know. Zant phase can be a decider here. From the difference in their speed.
Zelda too, for sure.
Zelda could decide this run. And there's no even saying it anymore. There is for sure the closest race of Wolfdash that we've had.
Yeah.
This year. I don't know about other years, but for this year, this is definitely the closest one we've had. In like the whole entire thing.
But it's fair to say Bruggles is very much on PB.
Yeah,
like he's going to be exiting, assuming the Zant fight goes well, he's going to be exiting Palace over a minute ahead of PB by best possible time.
Their timers are synced right now. So what we see now is where their difference is. They've got a little bit of Zant shenanigans. They've got Zant text box and him floating up and starting the fight difference. Right? Like, that is not much. Zant fight optimizations could see it getting even closer.
Oh no.
That is a bit rough. Bruggles missing that final of the combo.
Yeah, that feels bad, but it doesn't cost that much. Under 5 seconds.
But these small little time losses are where Zach can actually find his window to get back in.
Yeah.
He definitely just saved probably a second or two on Bruggles right there from that alone. One cycle is going to be big. Good job, Bruggles, on the one cycle.
Yeah. For anyone watching, this fight looks weird because what matters is landing the final blow of a combo on Zant. So
could one cycle Zach too.
Yep. So sometimes, like in the first phase, and you'll see in the last phase, they're gonna only try to land the final blow on Zant instead of landing the combo.
Like he's having fun there with the Zant head. He's really enjoying himself. Yeah, this is pretty much, you'll see a lot of people do more precision stuff, but like it doesn't usually matter. Like you can pretty much, it's gonna take the same time no matter what. You can, it's one of the times where you can really just mess around for a little bit. Right now too, you're kind of just biding your time waiting for the next Zant heads to come over. Zach doing some small optimizations just to get more time out of it. Basically what he did was he got close to the Zant so that when he put on Iron Boots he could claw shot him, land as he was claw shotting Zant, and then he immediately started swinging. So there wasn't a big chain difference there. That is really smart.
I did like how Zach claw shotted Zant before he hit the ground.
Could move it on that Ook phase too. Just a phase of Zant between them. Not even a phase, a single hit on it.
Yeah.
Like, that is intense. Oh my goodness.
Well, so
this is the final phase of Zant. Everyone's... This is I feel like most people really like this. We literally just hit him with our final slashes in a combo.
Yeah, it's just, if you mess up one little thing, then the fight becomes really excruciating. Oh, Zach going for... Nice.
Going for the minor time save there by doing the extra attack.
Oh, this is so close. This is crazy.
Zach knows it's close. Zach is pulling out every stop he can to drag it in closer and closer. So we're gonna see.
10 seconds apart.
Oh, you just checked?
Yeah.
Yeah, the screen went white there on Bruggles 47 and Zach's 46. 9 seconds now. Could have just had a better roll, not gonna lie. That literally could have been it there. Not familiar with Twilight Princess? Is there still a critical part ahead of them? Yes. There is literally a thing at the end of the game named Zelda, or Puppet Zelda. Gan takes over Zelda at the end of the game and is full RNG. She can take a lot of time from you or very little. It is up to that. Unfortunately, that means this race is now in the vicinity, since they are only 9 seconds apart from each other. It is in the realm of RNG, being able to decide this one.
Yeah, assuming they both have good high rolls, it's just RNG, which is an unfortunate way to end what has been such a good race. Hopefully they get exactly the same RNG, but...
That is the sad part about our game, no matter what. This RNG is always... Becoming a Twilight Princess runner, you know this from the start. You have a lot of RNG in the run, and there's one right at the end that smiles at you and waves, no matter what you do.
Oh, Bruggles not going for the world record strat. You're Zach. No mail in this run.
No mail? Don't you want to have that good ending? If you don't check your mail, like, kid, check your mail. That's the lesson. Don't be like these runners. Be sure to check your mail. That's why we have mail, so that we can get information.
We'll either go for the bonk Not Bruggles.
You know, apparently Bros doesn't want to verify this run either. Okay. Fine, Bruggles. Don't verify it. Zach verifying his run right there.
I mean, if I were Bruggles, I wouldn't have done it either, because you can bonk there without actually hitting.
Really?
Bruggles is, unless he gets really bad Zelda RNG, he's gonna. Bruggles might even bop me with. I'll be furious. Actually, I'll be
start
really
raging out here. We're gonna see the beast rage. Welcome back, Zach. This is our bathroom break, or the classic bathroom break of the run. Coming into you about, for a lot of people, usually around the 3-hour mark, 250, 240. This is such a unique cutscene. Like, I'm gonna be honest, Beast, like, I don't know where Nintendo gets some of these ideas. To confirm that Bruggles is currently peeing, I repeat, Bruggles is currently peeing.
Alberto, can you repeat that again? I didn't catch that.
Yeah, I think we need it again. Hit us with it one more time. Yep. He's got us, he's got us. Bruggles is currently peeing. Okay. I feel Bruggles on that. I was just checking his chat real quick, and he's like, "Man, I've been saved. Like, he's like, I've had to go for a long time. He's like, I've been waiting all day, waiting all run to get here.
Yep.
And motivation to go fast. Voidin at 17. Voidin 24. Oh my. I think that's for Mailman strat. I think Zach went much faster in his aim.
He did.
Well,
it wasn't aim, it was just where he was standing. Bruggles got right up next.
Yeah. There is, a 6 seconds difference between these 6 seconds difference between these two runners. That is insane. To see a run like this is quite crazy.
Yeah.
To see two runners be this close, there's pretty low chances to ever see this happen again. We can hope for it, but typically this game is not this kind. But it's just because we have two very good skilled runners going at each other. Hopefully we get to see more of the end side of Wolfdash being like this, of runners really being neck and neck, going for each other for the end game goal.
They are both very much on the same page.
Oh yeah, both are.
It would be very surprising if either of them didn't get set through. Ooh, Zach, unfortunately having a little trouble with field goal. That's not a big deal. But as they were so close before, they're a little further apart now.
You know what's crazy? There's about 4 seconds right here to a backflip and saving and quitting. Did he? I don't know. Will he even get to? Will they get the save warp?
Will we see that text? We might not.
And Bruggles is getting it. This is where they could get it, by the way. Does Zach get it? No, he doesn't. No. Both runners, unfortunately, missing. He spoke. Who knew, man? We could the whole entire time. Maybe we could have just asked him to give him back to give us back the kids. To not be so mean. Give us the key. Minna throws shade like nobody's business. Yeah, dude, it's one of our best qualities that she's got. Zach doesn't have the iron boots here. That's kind of interesting. Most runners choose to take the iron boots here so that you fall down faster in the chain. You fall down faster when going down. Oh yeah, Hyrule Castle has a really nice soundtrack. It is definitely one of my favorites. This game has a ton of good music.
This fight is particularly loud.
I see none of these dark nuts are being overpaid. Good.
Good, clean fight from both of them.
So we're spawning a chest in here, you know, so that we can skip it. We don't care about that chest. Very good equips there from Zach too. Oh my goodness, that was very, very fast. Bruggles is still keeping that lead just by a little bit. Oh, Zach getting stuck in the door there for a second?
Yeah, happens.
Yeah, this game on opening doors can be a bit finicky.
Oh,
Zach,
no.
hey.
Oh, that can be really bad.
Oh,
okay.
He's okay. We're good. That's only a second or two time loss there. That is crazy. Sadly, we're gonna see this get more and more towards a Zelda cycle.
Yeah.
Zach goes a little bit quicker in this room by doing that strat, just a little bit.
Bruggles getting an interesting camera angle coming off of, but quick fight anyway. Good.
Still gets the good quick fight. All right, let's see Zach.
I'm so jealous of Bruggles' run right now. This is so good.
Yeah, this is a very good run, and it has mistakes in there, so he knows where he can go, where he can gain more time back. The one thing that this game always seems to do, no matter what run you get, you still feel like you can go faster. And unfortunately, Al, it was. Luckily, it did bring, like, on the bright side, it did make this look a little bit closer. Zelda will truly determine what this is.
Yeah,
a single extra Zelda cycle on any of them, a slow Zelda cycle, will literally draw it straight back to each other.
I will be happiest if you get the same Zelda time somehow.
It would be good to see it come back to who has the better optimized horseback, beast cannon, lag reduction, and end. That would be a better ending than Zelda. Zelda legitimately will determine who wins this right now, unfortunately. We can hope that she doesn't, and that she's nice, but even to the time in between her attacks, and how long she takes in between her attacks, will determine who wins this. There's a lot of RNG that goes into Zelda. Not just a little. Really get the high five each other. They got the high five each other on the bridge there. That was kind of nice.
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say that said, Bruggles is a good 15-20. So Zach does need the better RN Zelda catch up.
Zach might be saving a little bit of time here in a little.
That's true. He does go for a strat.
Not only that, this is an aim intensive and very movement intensive area. This is Bruggles going through it very, very good so far. Not going for the world. Oh, it's no longer the world record. It's the old world record. It's RNG manipulation.
What?
It's voiding out. Oh my.
Oh. Hopefully we don't see it.
Hopefully we don't. I was just a joke because remember in the old one we used to have a void out right in HC here.
Which one?
In cases, there was a void out in the climb.
Really?
Yeah, wasn't there?
I didn't think there was one.
I'm pretty sure there was.
I might be wrong.
I might be crazy, but there's always stuff we have memed in runs, like in the end, or for our world record runs. There's always something there. Funny thing I learned about that cutscene apparently, you can't skip it too early or you actually get hit.
I just realized that Bruggles golded his Hyrule Castle Big Key segment.
Oh.
That's even without the King Bulblin backflip.
That means he still has a good 4 seconds to gold there. That's really, really good.
It is ridiculously. Also, yeah, Zelda's aim on horseback is very punishing for sure, but that isn't RNG. That is
no, you control horseback.
Oh no, well, Bruggles already missed a cycle.
Well, on the bright side, both could end up missing a cycle. Okay, so both.
Yeah, Zach missed a cycle with the Force too.
She giveth and she taketh.
Yeah.
And she's being quite slow to Zach there too. Another Triforce for Bruggles. He didn't do any lag reduction, so he's going to lose a little bit of extra time there on that one. I think just a bad placement. Excuse me. Another Triforce. Alright, boys. Anyone gonna not get the worst attack?
Alright, Bruggles' Zelda is doing fine so far. Could be an 8.
Zach gets another Triforce.
That.
Another Triforce from Bruggles, but Zach is already a single cycle behind.
It might decide it, depends on how the rest of Bruggles goes.
Bruggles gets a good, the faster attack, so you want to see the dash over the Triforce, but still the space in between the attacks. Zach, like, oh my goodness, man, these rolls.
Yeah, Bruggles is waiting on that last light attack. Hopefully he's gonna get that right. No. His best possible time is climbing. He can still totally PB.
He can definitely still PB. That's another Triforce.
No.
Okay, oh my goodness. Okay, so Zach gets the orb. Bruggles, she is milking you. She is just milking time out of Bruggles. Oh my goodness, that was such a long cycle.
That's disgusting. I mean, I'm rooting for both runners here, but I like Zelda went that way. That's so
that's what I mean. If you guys noticed, Zelda took an exponentially long time to do her final attack there. That is a piece of her RNG. Both these runners are going to be needing to do a very good B scan here. It is still very close. 10 for Bruggles, 9 for Zach. Bruggles also, not only just a 10, it was a very... Both of them had different parts of it that sucked, which is the sad part.
Woof. Oh, man. Yeah, for anyone who wasn't here earlier, this race has been tight almost the entire time. There were multiple hours of this race in total where they've been... Zach going for some extreme lag reduction strats here, by the way. Staying close to that corner, transforming to Wolf in that corner, and then coming out here. He also gets really close to B-Scanner before the grab there. I think there's like probably 7 seconds between them, more. I didn't time.
I'm not timing, but I'm just going off of I'm pretty sure is the difference here.
Yeah, I mean, though...
Void out 15.
Again, Bruggles, if Bruggles doesn't win this race, he still gets
Void
a
out
consolation
21
prize. As long as he keeps pace on this fight, because he's going to PB if he... Well, in this fight.
I did call it. It's exactly 6 seconds difference.
Wow.
Zach going for a standard setup here.
Right now.
Bruggles, okay, good. The horseback was a little bit shifty at first, but
wow, both
okay.
of them missing arrows. That's unfortunate.
Yes, you do aim Zelda here.
Yeah, they're definitely they're almost certainly both going. I'd be very surprised. Yeah, it looks like Zach is. It looks like this race has been decided by Zelda.
Oh! No, and then F for Bruggles. The horseback was also a bit of a rip.
Bruggles can still pull a PB out of it. It's just going to be a smaller PB than he was hoping.
Is there anything Bruggles could have really done there?
Yes.
No. Oh, in horseback, yes. In horseback, he could have.
Yeah, horseback.
Not I thought he meant in Zelda. In Zelda, no. In horseback, yes, he made mistakes. I don't even think he went for the setup that... So we take a path that will pretty much narrow down Ganon's paths to 3 different paths that he'll take. And so you can pretty much adjust to it, which we saw Zach do. Though Zach also missed one, though Bruggles definitely took a bit of a bigger chunk of time lost to horseback.
Wow. Zach really pulling from behind.
It's not over yet.
There we go. For this race, Zach was behind most of the time, but Zach has now pulled ahead for the lead and has won the race. Congrats, Zach.
At the final split.
And a 258. That's
GG.
And Bruggles PBing here.
258.29. Good stuff,
Congrats,
Bruggles.
Bruggles too.
Congratulations.
Both of you guys get in here, please.
Zach, you are in here. You can unmute your mic if
chat.
you'd like to talk to us. We'd like a talk. We'd like to talk to you too. Do you maybe I should just DM Bruggles, like, and say, hey, you wanna?
What a crazy race. That was captivating the entire time.
Man, yeah, you guys stole the show with the idea of having a race be that close and literally back and forth throughout the run. And then having Zach claw it back up. Not only like, yes, we can definitely say there's a lot of like Zelda. Hello, Bruggles.
Bruggles, congrats on the PB.
Oh, thank you, but wow, I can't believe I lost by 10 seconds, dude.
Yeah. That was such an impressive race, though. That, like, you're barring a few things in that run, that was such a good run, especially for a race.
Thank you.
And Zach, same to you. If you can hear me, I don't know if you're there. But yeah, congrats on the PB. PBing in a race is insane.
That was you had a crazy run, bro. Like that was.
I know, dude. There was like okay. Second half of City. I don't know what happened there, but that was horrible.
You threw a lot of time to, I think, aiming. Not only aiming, the fan tower mishap was also another big one. But I think aiming in Argarok was also really rough.
Yeah. Then, Light Sword. I mean, it was not great. It was fine, I guess. I lost like 30 seconds or something. Everything else was like ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how I did that.
It was ridiculous for us too, because for almost the entirety of the race, you and Zach were within 30 seconds of each other. For most of that time, you were within 15 seconds.
That's ridiculous.
Like up to Morpheal, I think. Or no, up to the end of Snow Peak.
You guys
were
legitimately
within 15 seconds of each other the whole time.
People can probably go back to past Wolfdashes, and you guys might be the closest race ever to exist. Like that was insane.
I'm pretty sure both of these runs were actually faster than last year's grand finals. Which is kind of wild.
Oh yeah, I think they were both 259s, right?
No, they were both 258s, but they were like 40 something.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, no. I think their race was closer. They ended like 4 seconds apart.
Oh wow.
Regardless.
Oh wow.
This was still a really close race.
Do we have Zach here?
Man.
Here. Hello.
Hey Zach, congrats on the win. Congrats on the race. That was awesome.
Yeah, seriously, congrats on the win. I'm a little salty that I lost by 10 seconds, but I honestly can't be mad. I got a PB, so.
Yeah, I kind of like I lost time to RNG and Palace. I don't know if any of you guys saw it. I kind of left the stream so I could focus, but I got RNG'd off like claw-shotting to one of the things because of a Keese.
Oh, that happened.
Yeah,
that happened to me. Yeah, in
that happened to both of us.
You guys had
East Wing.
East Wing, yeah.
Yep, both of you got hit there.
Wait, that actually happened to both of us? We both got hit by the keys?
Yeah, you both got hit by the keys and didn't. Neither of you fell into the mist, but you both got hit by the keys on the first platform, yeah.
Oh my god.
Actually, what's funny is Zach actually got hit even more, bullied by the keys. He had to kill both keys. You end up, and he got a little bit more time, lost the keys. Bruggles, you lost more time in that room to the Xanhead. And I think you guys actually ended up equaling really close out to that, because he lost more time with the keys, you lost more time with the Xanhead, so it was kind of a little bit even in the middle there.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot, Zach did fall to the ground, but not in the mid.
Yeah. What Death Sword skip try did you get?
First.
I didn't get. Nice. I got.
What about you?
Fourth try, I think.
That
was like
fourth try. How many times did you roll the RNG too on the hits? Like.
Yeah, that was kind of annoying.
Zach, I think you were third try, but you had like 4 instances of him getting stuck.
You had 4 rerolls pretty much in there, of hitting him again with a claw shot to try and get him to go again.
Yeah, otherwise it was okay. Like, I played very sloppy in a bunch of places. I was like 2 minutes behind PB into MDH, and then I saved all my time that I could save there, and I could have been ahead, actually, if I got a perfect spinner segment, but I instead lost time, so...
Ellie says, you had third try jump 5 positions, or times you had to reposition Death Sword.
Yeah, that's like a minute 20 or something.
Yeah, that was some hard time lost there.
Yeah, so the first time I had a really bad camera and I couldn't adjust it in time, and the second time I had a bad position. That's what happened.
Good job on that gold, by the way, Bruggles, on the Hyrule Castle. You got a gold.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
golded without the save warp, so that's pretty good. That means I have, at least like 5 more seconds of time save, but probably more.
Yeah. Also, not to. Hopefully, you look at this the right way. You lost 2 minutes and 6 seconds to golds by double claw shots. That's insane.
Yeah, that was on. Yeah, that was. I think just about. Yeah, that was just about where I wanted to be with my. I have like a goal comparison. Like, I have talked about it before. But yeah, it basically goes by like the 1 minute per hour kind of rule, and I was like basically tied with it at double claws, and then fell apart at City.
I've definitely heard a couple of the runners. Like, I know Alberto is one who's also said that rule. I know you were one who also said the rule of the whole, like, for every minute you'll lose a second, right? It's like golds. And so when we have a 3-hour run, right, we're kind of expecting to be around 3-minute time loss around there.
Yeah. So yeah, overall, this run, I want something better, but it was a race. I can't be mad with this. I can't be unhappy with a 258 in a race.
Yeah, running against those splits, you have safety bit right at the beginning, that awful bow fight.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Also,
you both did not have fun in the early game.
Oh.
Huh. Zach, I also wanted to congratulate you for skipping the red rupee chest. I know that's a point of pride.
Yeah, I skip it like every run now, so.
Also, it feels bad for the little rat.
Oh.
Speed rat feels bad. He went for it and then he just hit you immediately. Like, oh,
yeah, both you guys killed Remy.
Remy from Ratatouille.
That's the one. Same rat.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I ended my race time thing like 5 seconds late because I made a typo in .done, and it didn't work.
Oh.
So I lost like 4 seconds on the race time.
Well.
It was kind of funny.
Oh yeah, I see that now.
Well,
yeah,
overall,
it's kind of unfortunate that it came down to Zelda, but it's kind of what can happen if you have such a close race.
Yeah, that's the one sad thing. It's the thing we accept with this whole entire. That's what we accept with this game, though. It's just we have Zelda.
Yep.
It's not like it's Zelda's fault because we both could have played better in certain places. So
yeah.
The whole race on that. Like, if I had got first try Death Sword skip, then I wouldn't have had to rely on Zelda.
Yeah, if Bruggles had gotten if the fan tower thing didn't happen, he would have just still won, even with the Zelda.
Yeah.
And That was so unfortunate. Yeah.
Both of you guys had unfortunate moments there.
Yeah, we both had unfortunate moments. It was a very close race though. GG.
Oh yeah, I also lost like 50 seconds to doing map glitch because of my D-pad. It just didn't work at all.
Was that 50 seconds? I don't think that was 50 seconds.
It wasn't 50 seconds, but it was a long time.
It was like 40 maybe. I think I lost 42 to bests, something like that.
Dang, that's really unfortunate.
That was really silly.
Yeah, I don't know what
like
happened.
20 seconds in dozens of places as well. So it was pretty good.
You still popped out of 58. So that's
I think that it's a pretty good race run at least. I feel like I should not go for death or skipping races anymore. I think. I don't want to lose so much time, or maybe just kill him if I fail at once.
Ball and, like, you could have, like, you definitely, unfortunately, lost a lot of time. If you just went for ball and chain shot there, like, you would have saved, what, a minute? Over a minute? Just to that?
50 seconds, yeah.
Like, it wouldn't have been too bad. But I mean, like, it's one of those
like, the same mistakes, like, everywhere, though. I was watching sometimes, like, we both got Moldorm trolled in the first room. Both got trolled by the react, didn't we? That was crazy.
Yeah,
we had lots of similar stuff.
That's really wild.
Yeah, your guys' runs were really close and really similar all the time. You both broke the nut in Forest Temple.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Bruggles, did you not break the nut on the first
No, I don't think so.
Oh, no, okay. Yeah, at first I thought you did. I was about to be like, that's insane, actually.
No, Bruggles just had to kill Nancy.
It's okay, you paid off Nancy. At least you got the go, Zach.
Whoever had the higher rupee count won the race, Kappa.
Kappa, you held it. Also, Bruggles, do you just always... So you were really below in rubies for a while. And then every time I say that, every time I open up my mouth, you and Ace did this to me. I'm like, yo, Ace is kind of below in rubies. You guys walk up to that tower room, three blues.
Yeah, I usually I am like a little bit down, but I usually get enough from the Stalkin in the by Po 3.
Oh, so you kind of get some rubies back in there. That's where.
Yeah, that's usually what happens. If I'm lucky, then I don't have to. And I guess I got lucky.
I just looked at that and I was like, okay, man, like, again, we just have another person picking out 3 blues and getting a green. Well, did you have 1 green or 2 greens in there?
I think there was only 1 green.
Okay, then you got 16. I know Ace has this, like, record here of 18 rubies in that room. No clue how she got that. I think even in Jim's task, he only goes for 17 just to hit 69. But, like, that's incredible. I saw that and my jaw just dropped again.
Yeah.
So you were going, Zach, you're going over to winners finals now, right? Like the next race is the finals, I believe. Who are the 2 people who you could end up going against?
I think it's Keej and Simi. Who are
that's good.
Yeah, Case and Simi are running against each other, and then the winner of that races Nimzo, and then the winner of that races.
Okay. So there's still another. So you got a waiting period here. You're kind of ahead in the races. Bruggles, what about you?
Wait a while because I think Simi is taking a break or something for a bit, so I don't think they're scheduling their race for a while.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Losers bracket.
He said he was gonna go for like 3 weeks or something.
Yeah, we got a lot of losers bracket left. There's probably a lot of time for you to just kind of, bide.
Yeah, I also have the 3D Zelda relay race, so.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be super exciting. Aren't you? You're in it with the opponent who I went against in the tournament. KitKat's in your team.
Nimzo, Ike, and JD.
Yeah, but I meant Skyward Sword. KitKat, actually one of the racers who was in Wolfdash is also in there. I think he's literally in your team right after you.
No, he's not in my team.
Oh, he's not. Feels.
And then, based on favorites here among losers bracket, it's likely Bruggles will be facing off Dean, JD, or Jaquaid. But that's a little while from now.
Any of those is going to be, will probably be a tough race.
All of them are going to be good runners. All of them are.
Yeah, hopefully my next race goes well, which I'll probably have to wait like a year for, because Loser's Bracket kind of takes a while, but that's okay. More time for me
to sign up for Wolfdash 4.
It's been a little bit slower, but we're definitely like trying to pick up the pace. I feel like a lot of the Loser's Brackets have been pushed, or we're pushing forward with them. There's just a lot in there.
All right.
To be honest, one thing that I really liked about my run is that even though, despite all the mistakes, I still could have been ahead at Spinner. It basically feels like almost any run can be ahead there.
Yeah, that's kind of been the same for me, like, for a while now. I mean, it's not going to be the case anymore, but yeah, that was kind of the case for me for a while, because I just knew that I had like a minute there. I think you have a minute there to save, like, in your PB, right?
I have like 2 minutes after Morpheal before the end of Arbiters. Like in that little area, I have 2 minutes to save.
What happened to your PB? What went on that split?
Honestly, like my PB was like 30 seconds in the first half, and then 30 seconds in endgame, and then all the other time loss was between those two things.
Well, congratulations to both of you. Good job on today's race. It was really fun.
Yeah, congratulations on the PB. It was cool that you at least PB'd.
Yeah, that's pretty hypey.
Yeah, I did get a race PB, so that's fun.
A race PB and a real PB.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I don't really have much else to say. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, I think
thanks for racing, guys. It was very entertaining.
How'd you guys like the commentary, Zach? Because I know you listened to it for a good chunk. I think
you better answer correctly.
I think it was funny.
Oh, sorry, Don.
I was about to say, I thought you left just because DSS, like after the DSS stuff, I thought you were just like wanted to focus in. You were like, all right, I need to take this.
I was honestly pretty mad after failing at Intercity twice. Or like the clip in the statue.
Oh yeah, that part. I remember that. That's actually right where you left. I noticed. I was like, yeah, he probably just wants to focus in. Because City, I know you care a lot about City. City's probably a lot of places. One of the areas where you have a lot of control on how fast you go. So.
Yeah, I was really annoyed after Death Sword skip. Star-Lord, like phase 2, I lost. Or like hit 2, I lost like 5 seconds. So I didn't get a gold even though I got the fast strat, so. It's kind of annoying.
All right. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all we have left for the commentary. ADN, do you know where you're probably gonna go rate us over? Is there another ZSR stream, or do you want a TP runner?
Or sending us a Swift Ike. I don't know if there's a better choice than that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we could hit Ike.
But yeah, let me also check the schedule.
I don't know if there are any other races scheduled right now. Are there any actually scheduled?
I still got to give you guys the weekend spiel. Let's see. So tomorrow we've got a bunch of OOT item randomizer matches. Actually, some pretty decent matches coming up, and a Skyward Sword randomizer match. Let me see if Kit Cop's in that one. I don't think so. Nah, not in that one. But sometimes we get kick caught in those, so you know it's hype because of the crossover. And then a couple of A Link to the Past NMG tournament matches, Zelda 2 randomizer, and the Wind Waker and Minish Cap on Sunday. So pretty packed weekend. But yeah, this race super fun. Oh yeah, your points. I'll give you your points.
Wait, what was even the thing? I didn't even get to see what
Zelda cycles for both runners.
Oh my goodness.
I think I picked a decent number. I tried to pick one that was like midway through.
21.
Okay, 20. Okay. I think you're just trying to make a SpongeBob reference.
I think it was. We'll go lower next time. We'll do like 18 maybe. That seems too much, man. Like 7 to 9 is a good cycle, right? So I try to like be like mid.
I was about to be like 20, 19. 19
yeah, I'd even go 18.
You could go 18, 19 for sure. Like, just because double 7, 14, but that's really rare to have double 7s in a race.
But yeah, just a restreamer, not a TP guy.
Good job.
Good.
You did
good
really good,
guesstimate.
bro. Thank you so much for being a restreamer. You did amazing. It was good to see
Yeah,
you.
no problem. I love restreaming these. They're fun.
And thank you so much for shouting out all the runners, racers, everything, and keeping it very entertaining throughout the time. It's very fun to have you as our restreamer.
Yeah, everyone make sure to support each other. We'll go ahead and rate Ike. And thanks so much for showing us such a fun race.
Yep.
Yeah, of course. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.